everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Fables. Enjoy the haircut. I'm DM Cody, and welcome back. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves quickly, starting from our friend over here.
I am Grunk. I like big drum and I cannot lie.
I'm Josh, and I play Koppodrazi, a human sorcerer, and a very fancy boy.
Hi, I'm Cassie. I play Luna, who is a half-elf druid, and that's me.
I'm Cooper. I'm playing Kai. Currently, very dazed and confused human.
I'm Healthy Patch, as opposed to Silhouette Patch, and I'm playing Simon, the little boy from Arm, who is a wizard and has a very awesome bird, and that is him.
Gonna be honest, Silhouette Patch was much quieter.
Because he's just ages on his normal patch.
Alright, so where we start today is you are flying across the ocean, and you see the ship ahead that you saw your friends take, finally catching up. And you and Elbaz flying side by side, swooping through the currents, and you see, it's fairly far off in the distance, but you see some strange black bubbling water. By the time you catch up, it seems to have disappeared, and the wooden ship has hit something and seems to be stuck there. And all you could see was your friends disappear into what appeared to be nothingness as the boat sits surprisingly flat on the swelling water.
Weird. I will fly onto the deck and take my little boy home and get my land legs back under me, I guess, or sea legs, human legs.
So you land on the ship and you're surprised there's no motion on it, despite the fact that the sea is swelling.
That's helpful. I will go down below deck real quick.
Yep. As you do, you find there's some smouldering as you go down. Looks like something's been left on fire and something's burning below deck.
I'll put that out.
You start to put it out and you realise there's a whole room engulfed in flame at the bottom.
Oh god, where are my things? Are my things here?
And nothing's here. It looks like it's completely stripped.
Shit, well I will run back upstairs and don't give me bits of paper. And I will look at where I lost all my friends.
Yep, so roll an Arcana for me.
Oh dear. That's a natural 20 plus 7. 27.
Yes.
They disappear into nothingness, but you know that can't be right. So it's a magic. You just stare at it for a moment and you see this strange purple glimmer just ripple across it from above your view down past the ship, and then it disappears.
Does this ring a bell as to...
It rings several bells.
Do I know what this might be?
Roll history.
Don't let me down again. Ooh, 16 plus... Where's my history? Oh, I'm so nervous. That's a 19.
Well, you know you're here to find a tear in the veil to the Feywild. You would assume this is probably it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've told stories about this for so long. Oh, I'm saying, alright, here we go. I think they're through there and jump through.
Yep. You jump in and you're just engulfed in this purple light.
Yes.
Elbaz flies in after you and you see he flutters and he just sort of seems to be spinning in midair as he circles.
I'll try and old mate from back at Counterkeep did tell me about what the transition through the veil was like, but I'll just enjoy the ride, I guess. Hopefully I'll eventually end up where I want to be.
So you've just left these strange golden elf-looking people and made your way back into the forest. Trees are still making all sorts of strange sounds. You see strange glows coming from amongst them.
Like what? What do the sounds sound like?
Yes.
So loud.
And you start heading forward.
Where are we going, Twiggy? Where are we going?
I'm not quite sure, but maybe he's leading us the way out.
Raise one flower for the way out and one flower for you trying to get us lost.
No flowers raised.
Okay, good. I guess. Sorry we took you away from Evelyn.
That's okay. She needs to fix castle situation.
Because we're definitely not doing that.
Seems everyone is going to do it but us.
Oh well.
We got a bigger job. Go
Yes.
get moon.
We have to go with the negative. Well, yes, that's pretty good. And the negative plane.
Doesn't sound very nice.
No. But lots of things that don't sound nice are pretty great.
Like what?
Like long words. They're really useful, but they sound annoying.
Like Koppodrazi.
No, that person sounds annoying.
Sitharism.
What was that?
Whoever's in front, roll a survival check.
I don't think I'd be in front.
Definitely druid.
Would be.
You're
I mean,
chasing-
I
you're
would
chasing
be
Twiggy.
up there, but I don't think I would be leading at this point.
You're chasing Twiggy, would you?
I'd get Twiggy. Oh god. I'm very engrossed in what we're talking about. Survival.
I've got
It's
the last
9.
HP and I stayed at that for some reason.
Rigor.
You're floating in this purple ether, just soft light around you. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh god! Why wisdom save? I'm not very wise. I have 0 to that. That's a 0 modifier. That's a 9!
You see a strange white bird circling around you,
Whoa! Are you a fey spirit?
and you can't remember why you're here or what your name is.
Wait, am I a fey spirit? Wait. Oh,
That's another one of the sounds you hear.
I thought I've underlined properly.
I mean,
You walk for a little while through this forest, and you step out into a clearing, and you look down to see a large golden city. A very familiar looking golden city.
Are we supposed to go this way or the other way?
Twiggy, did I go the right way?
I think it's
There's
gonna
one
be a no.
Okay, yeah, I may have been thinking about, if you want to say anything to her before you go, this is your chance.
Didn't he give her the hammer?
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Yeah, it does, but I was feeling guilty,
He was giving off that big hammer energy.
Definitely wasn't me getting distracted and following my own footsteps, thinking we were going the other way. Alright, I'll try again.
Roll perception.
Alrighty. That's another 4, so that'll be a 9.
9? Yep, cool. Roll perception.
I don't even know what perception is.
Yes.
That's a natural.
Alright, cool.
So total of
Speak
1.
by your own shadow.
So now you don't know what perception is.
Being that we got lost once, Kyle will try and help navigate, even though he doesn't have he has a rough idea of where to go, the opposite direction of the city, but that's about it. He's got no other reference points.
So you turn around, head back into the forest, and walk through some brush, and you hit something solid.
Oh,
You feel someone walk into and you snap to in
No,
a
no.
strange forest.
What?
You okay?
And there's a strange looking elf in front of you with bright blue hair. And a
What?
flower twine.
Who are you? Oh god, get off me!
oh no, you've been affected by the memory thing.
What?
Okay, I
what
need
is
you. So,
No.
yeah,
What?
your name is Simon.
No.
You have a bird.
Why is this bird following me?
Because that's your
I
bird.
don't have a bird. What is?
Yes, your name is. Oh my god.
I'm
Give
gonna-
me the cue cards.
How much do you...
running?
Sure, I'll pull out the cue cards, give them to Luna. How much do you remember?
I'm gone.
So you see someone just.
It's after.
I'm very fast. I will catch up to you
Yeah,
very
we'll
quickly and just
chase
run
after
beside
as
him
well.
going,
Stop
okay,
chasing me!
stop.
Calm
Where am
down.
I?
How much? I want you to tell me how much you remember.
I don't know who you are.
I'm going to start speaking in Thros.
Or are you? Roll a wisdom save.
Oh,
And you too.
Me?
Yep.
Stand
Fuck me,
still.
nice.
I rolled half a decent. 16.
Oh my god.
Keep it on the tray.
That's another one. Yay.
What was your total?
16.
So you're running, and there's this boy running away from you, and you're not quite sure why you're chasing this boy through the forest.
Immediately stop.
What are you doing?
Not moving, so we don't have to do anything. Luna! Simon! Kai! Turn around, please!
I'll turn around and go back.
Come back here, stand still.
Yeah, so you're still chasing this boy through the forest. You're not quite sure why, but it's better than someone shouting at you behind you.
Kai, here's some cue cards. Read these. Give me some more paper. I'll do you an updated version.
I mean, I already remember these, but you can here, and I'll hand him it back.
Oh,
Right.
right.
On the back of some of them, I'll start writing.
I'm sorry, I took the cue cards.
Never mind.
Oh, damn it. Alright, this might freak you out, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't realise why you're running. I'm going to message into your head before you get too far away.
Yep.
Lona, turn around, please. Please.
Who is this?
You notice that there's just one person following you now.
It's
I will
me,
slow down.
Cobbo.
You see the small boy in front of you sort of slowing down and turning to look over his shoulder at you.
Still not.
Stop chasing him, you're scaring him.
Hi. I mean, sorry. Hi.
No, I will speed up a bit.
Huh. Where am I?
Lona, I can help. Turn around.
How
Walk
are you?
back towards
Luna!
and the human
Why are
and
you
the boy.
talking in my head?
Because that's how I talk to you sometimes, because we're friends.
If you could come back here, that'd be great, so we can work out a plan.
I can try to persuade you
While this is happening,
with
she's
a
distracted.
10.
Stuck behind a tree and just sort of sit down like
I don't have anywhere better to be. Sure. But I'm gonna like sneak my way back, but in the wrong direction, thinking I'm going the right direction because I don't remember where they were.
Roll a
Can we
d4.
see her?
I rolled
Probably
a
not.
d4.
It's fairly thick forest.
I ran pretty fast.
That's a D6.
That's cocked.
That's a D6.
Oh shit! 3.
You start heading through forest.
I am walking back that way. I'm trying.
So you saw this elven woman chase you through this forest, and you see her just kind of stop, look around, confused, and then she just turns to the right and walks.
I will slowly follow them, not knowing what better to do, but don't want to be seen.
Perhaps we should go and look for them.
No, if you stay still, she can't get lost. I've got a plan. Luna, I can only do this to a certain distance. Keep listening to my voice and go wherever you're going, and if I stop making noises, turn around and go back the other way. And keep doing that until you end up near us. Please.
As soon as he
Thank
starts
you.
talking, I'm trying to go another way.
No, I'm going to keep
Roll a
talking.
d4.
1.
Yep. So you start walking, and you hear this voice in here just stop mid-sentence.
Zoop.
I'm gonna sit down.
And walk another way?
As I can.
2.
Tell them to follow drumlords.
Oh, yeah, there's a... Can you hear the drum?
Roll perception.
Probably not. Oh yeah, that's a natural 19, so like 24.
You can hear a drum.
Walk towards the drum.
Okay, okay. But then
Please.
I'm gonna use Mask of the Wild to like hide and sneak up because I'm like, who are these people?
We'll just be trying to be stealthy.
Yep.
Trying to shoot this bird away.
23.
So you were following this druid, elf, druid, you don't know, something strange. And she just started blending into these shadows of the forest. But you saw her disappear into them.
I will
I kind of like to see him be like,
continue.
Also,
I will continue to stealthily follow that direction.
see you can see me.
Yeah, can I? Can I?
Stealth.
Yep, roll a 7.
Oh no, 7.
That's like a 24?
Can't see anything, but you can hear a drumming coming from ahead.
21.
I'm just gonna send out a message to Simon and Kai and just like, come back to drum for fools.
Ooh.
Well, that's terrifying. Of course I'm going to stop after that.
Everyone likes food.
Big great ogre.
I will attempt as stealthy as I can get close to it and just hide so I can see them, but out of sight.
Yep.
I know he's there.
Yeah, you know.
Roll
But I'm
stealth.
like now stuffed
Sure.
him.
Oh yeah, that's a 22.
Still see 23.
Alright.
He's very well hidden, but you do see this small boy just darting through the shadows.
Why is he following me?
Is that weird hawk still following me around?
Yes.
Ah, great. Give the women cat, go away.
Yep, I make my way back and I like look at them and I just watch them for a minute.
I'm reading a book through the message, so there's still words going.
Okay, I can see you now.
Oh, good. Is the boy with you?
You mean the creepy guy that's following me?
Oh, I promise he's one of your friends.
I'm an insight check for that. That's a 5, I'm not sure. Oh no, I trust you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
And they come out.
Oh, wow, you did a good job of hiding.
Like right next to you.
Well, that's
Stay
fun.
still while everybody learns where we are again, because this seems to happen a lot. There's cue cards here. Oh, you have them. Is there in your bag?
Roll
Yep.
wisdom save.
No, me. God.
Okay. That's my handwriting.
14.
Wait, do I even know my
Why are you
handwriting?
holding these strange cards and what do they mean? And who are you and where are you?
What's
Noticing that
next
I'm
to
gonna
in the shadow.
What do
noticing
these
this, I'm
cue
going
cards
to
mean?
look around and see if there's potentially a source for this.
Sure. Perception check.
21.
You're in the Feywild.
I figured, but you never know, and he doesn't.
How much of myself do I know? Like nothing?
Almost nothing. There's some instinct, but that's about it.
Alright, cool. Good to know.
What's going on?
I think that's another one. Grunk, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Are these mine or are these yours?
That's not mine. What is mine?
Wake up, Grunk. Who's Grunk?
I'm Grunk.
Oh, you
Wake
awake?
you up?
Yeah.
Throw that card away.
I want that.
Find Luna and Simon.
Find Luna and Simon. Who's? Oh,
I don't know who Luna
are
is.
you Luna and Simon?
I know.
Yes. No.
This is Luna.
That's
yes.
Luna.
This is Luna.
Oh, okay.
Simon. Is he? Wait. Did he come out?
He's hiding at the moment. Only I know he's there, and I said weird boy was over.
Noticing the confusion over also is looking confused, I will creep forward into the group. I don't have a memory either. You look like
Small boy.
you don't have your memories.
Are these cards yours?
No, I don't know, maybe.
Oh God, whose cards are these?
Mine.
What is
Ah, all right. Give them all to you.
Do you know who I am?
Would I remember that? No.
How did we fix this last time?
No, not.
I don't remember.
This is really
Okay.
scary.
It's just normal though.
Why is this bird following me?
That your bird friend.
No, what? I don't.
He's your bird friend, trust me.
Okay.
He friendly.
Oh,
Hey, bird friend.
Alright. Like. Hello. Ow. Okay. Hello. Bird friend.
You probably notice like marks on your arm. You're like, oh, hang on.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Smart man. Smart man. Why is this shadow following me?
Why am I holding it?
Smart man.
What is that?
Man friend, Grunk smart man.
At this point, yes, you are.
Yeah, well. Yeah, he's sort of you, part of you.
He's creepy.
From my understanding, you and him
Do you
are
remember things?
a group.
I remember some things.
Are you forgetty spell?
Are you forgetty spaghetti? And that's his new name. No,
Roll 3d6. 6 times.
want to go home.
No, yeah, whatever.
well, I can agree with that.
He said that.
Would you happen to know where home is?
Not here.
Oh,
That's
God. You're so helpful, Shadow Man.
Where's your home?
Ah,
I don't know, do I? I don't know what my damn name is.
Question. What is this shadow thing doing? Do I see a shadow thing?
Yeah, you see a giant static black shadow
Oh,
holding
yeah.
it in its hand.
My god! What the hell is that thing? Oh my
I
god!
now notice it.
Even in the confusion, we're both holding hands.
I will run behind a tree.
Boy, it's probably better if you come out and join us, so it's probably quite easy
I'm
to get
going to
lost.
stay here for now.
Well, as long as you can still see us and follow us at all times.
Alright.
Grunk, I think it's probably best if we try and either find some way of counteracting this or find a way out, I guess. If we're here, surely we must have come from somewhere, and if we came from somewhere,
Came
then...
from nowhere land, and I don't know how to get back there. We're just all of a sudden we're in forest.
Look at that city. That's beautiful.
There is a very beautiful city down there.
Maybe we live in the city.
From my memory,
That makes a ton
that's
of
not
sense.
where we're supposed to go, though.
What?
Well, maybe they
We're
can
not
help
really
us.
supposed to go there. I don't think, doesn't say
What?
anything about it.
Well, wait, what does it say we do?
Well, it says, well, we've got to get the moon back, apparently, whatever that means.
We look up, do we see the moon?
Yeah,
You're
very
awake.
large golden moons floating in the
We
sky.
should
Okay,
probably
we
find...
did that one. Throw the card away.
Yeah, so, we should probably find Simon. I don't know who this Simon is.
Simon is small boy hiding behind tree.
Oh, your name's Simon!
I'm Simon. Oh, okay. I don't.
Okay, you're Simon. We've finished that then.
Alright, throw that card
Check
away.
my shirt.
Okay. Pull it back out. So it was basically the three people. Those were the people in the well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We've done that one.
We were in a well. I'm thirsty.
I'm actually
Have some
thirsty
water.
too.
Hand him
Okay.
a water skin because it's not metal.
Have a drink.
You are +1 hydrated.
Yes. +1 mass, +1 hydration.
Nice.
Write that shit down.
I'm so bad with characters.
Never know when you're up in the plane.
Where do I write +1 hydration?
I'm gonna start going through
See.
my clothes and my pouches. But I don't have my bag on me, but I have my pouches still. I'm just looking through all the things that I have currently.
You start pulling out all these strange items. You have no idea what they are, though.
Weird. What is? Oh, okay. Strange.
Maybe we ask people in Golden City to
That's
help
probably
memories
That's probably a very good idea.
and help us get out.
Alright,
Someone
someone
building
write.
civilization here.
I'm going to get a piece of paper off them or the back of one of those cards and write "Go to Golden City" on it and just hold it in front of my face while we walk.
Yep.
That's a good idea. Here, do you want to hold the rest of them as well?
I'll hold all of them behind the Golden City one. Right. Now we know where we're going. I'm going to start walking towards the Golden City.
Yep.
I'm gonna cling to Grunk's side, he being the most seemingly sane and
It's the smart thing.
I'm gonna keep drumming. Everyone, if get lost, follow drum.
I'm going to write at the bottom of that card, "Follow drum."
I'm going to bring up the rear and make sure no one deviates.
I'm gonna probably kind of keep equal with you and just be like.
Go to the Golden City and follow the drum. Go to the Golden City and follow the drum.
Everyone now!
Golden City and follow the drum. The trees join in and the grass joins in and everybody goes to the drum.
That's awesome.
So if you ever get lost, remember that song.
Yes. El Dorado.
Do we now have advantage on those wisdom saves?
No, but I'm now a druid bard, so.
Druid bar. Alright.
So you start heading down the valley.
Hey, Big Green Eye, you seem really friendly and helpful. What are your name? Who are you?
I'm Grunk.
Grunk. Very nice to meet you, Grunk. Thank you for helping me.
No problem, small boy.
So, am I small boy or am I Simon?
You're Simon, but you are a small boy.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Go to the Golden City and follow the drum. Drop your pencil on the floor and. Anyway.
So you start heading down through the valley, through the trees, and as you're singing, you hear whistling joining in with you.
Oh! Everybody now! Go to the Golden City. Follow the drum.
It surrounds you with this whistling sound.
In surround sound.
If Kai hears it, we can look around for ourselves.
Roll perception.
6.
Don't say anything.
Sorry, 7. Appreciate
And as you're singing, he says, "I don't like this. Stop."
Well, you hold the cards then.
Simon holds the cards.
Can you hold the cards?
Yes.
Alright. I'm just gonna read it, but I'm gonna hum.
It's like truck and donkey. Can I whistle it? No. Can I hum it?
He looks at you with a black, completely static presence and just turns and starts walking the other way.
No! You
Then stop!
We're not reading the cards, you idiot. Give them back. No, the whole thing is to read the cards and not forget what's on the cards. That's why I'm singing.
I mean, honestly, it is a great way of remembering. I remember.
We're going to the Golden City and we're following the drum! If you sing it in Infernal, you might be happier. Go to the Golden City and follow the drum.
It's getting infectious yet.
So you move down through the valley. You see the Golden Castle looming in the distance, still a long way off. And you feel the sudden urge to run to your right. And you're not sure why.
Can I immediately
Go to the
out?
Golden
If
City.
you're standing next to me, right? You?
Yeah, let's see if you can catch
Can I?
it.
Yeah, just immediately try and catch it.
Yep.
Roll.
Dex versus Dex, I guess.
All right, no worries. No grapple.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just drop them.
I
Yeah.
mean, yours was 11 before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was 11.
14. Sorry, 13.
18.
Yeah.
The stranger
staying
grab you
together.
and pull you back.
I don't know much, but I do know we're supposed to be staying together.
What's going on
Roll
back
a
there?
d20.
I just want to run this way. Here's 11.
You feel this hand just disappear, and all of a sudden you have just moved through the forest and you've appeared ahead. Purple cloud appearing in front of you, and Luna appearing out of it.
Well, that was,
What?
okay.
What's going on, man friend?
Where
are you going?
She decided to run off, and I grabbed her, and then she wasn't there.
Hey, I was in a purple cloud like that just not long ago, actually.
Go to the Golden City.
Really?
Then a white bird was in front of me. That's all I remember.
Purple cloud is how we got in. Maybe how we get out?
I'm gonna try and just step through the space where she was.
Yep, you step through the space.
It doesn't work.
Now you're about 30 feet away in the direction you wanted to go.
Okay.
Is the cloud still there?
It just disappeared.
No.
Whatever it was, I'm not sure.
And,
But it doesn't work for me.
Maybe we should go that way.
Wait. I've got a big card in front of my face that says go to the Golden City and follow the drum. Why have we stopped doing that?
That's a very... Yes, but we want...
Because no one remembers the song.
But we want everybody to stay together, don't we? The more people we lose, it's probably bad. They
Yeah,
might
I
get
know,
lost.
that's what. Why is it.
Miss Al,
Luna!
where are you going?
Yeah,
Why are you going that way?
I don't know.
Stop it then.
My instinct told me to go this way.
This is the goddamn Feywild. Don't listen to your instincts. They're not you.
Okay.
Back, please.
I grumbles a little bit.
I'll walk back.
People are kind of weird.
Go to the Golden City and follow the drum!
I have found that, yes.
So you return and continue forward, and
Yeah.
you just feel this overwhelming sadness.
What's
I
wrong with
really
you?
want to go back.
Wait, whoa, hang on. Why?
You're
Why?
right, it's
don't know.
your turn.
Did you see something in your
Maybe we're
mind?
on the same
No, I just
place.
wanted to.
Maybe.
But are you sure it was you that wanted to, or was it something telling you you wanted to?
Also, we both
mean
have
I got a
hair
black
that
thing
isn't
too?
really important.
Maybe,
Yes,
but it's like
very
over there in the
true.
forest.
What colour are your eyes?
I don't know.
Lay down, squint.
They're like green.
I just really feel like I want to go
Nice.
that way, and it's really sad that I'm not. But I don't remember why.
Have you gotten to her yet?
I don't know. Do we
No, I
write
already
something?
came back.
Oh, sorry.
I came back begrudgingly, and I'm just really sad because I really want to go right.
Oh, that's
Maybe we should go that way first and then to the Golden City. Because we can still go to the Golden City
how
and follow us around.
conspicuous is the Golden City?
Fairly conspicuous.
Well, look, we can see the Golden City. It's very conspicuous.
Right.
So, I'm.
See, it's just another one of those long words that sound weird.
If it's...
I'm sure that we'll be able to find our way to it.
we could go to it and that way at the same time, sort of go around.
Yeah, we could go around and keep the city in sight.
Get out some more ink and write later above the Golden City thing and put the clouds back in.
Go to the Golden City.
Later, go to the Golden City.
That was so
Ruins the beat of the song.
That was so
Fine.
How conspicuous.
You should keep
Fairly
drumming.
conspicuous. We can see it and it's conspicuous.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else to do, we go to the Golden City.
Okay.
Yes, perhaps.
Later.
That got me good.
Well, you're an elf, and we're in a place of the Fae. Well,
Miss
you've
Elf
got
has-
the ears.
Has connection to this place, so maybe good idea to follow.
It's probably.
I want to follow the
Keep banging the drum though. That's always a good
When I
idea.
start
like
hitting the
that.
drum. I
Well,
think you're better at that than me.
Not really.
well, Luna, lean on. Don't go too quickly though.
We'll follow your nose. Or your head, whatever's going that way. Let's go.
So you try and follow your nose and keep spinning in circles.
Whee! I don't think that's working.
How about you just follow
Okay.
the direction you want to go in?
Okay. And I'll stop it.
Yep, so you just turn right and head straight into the forest.
Yeah.
Stay like just 3 feet behind. They're just very close.
So you wind your way through trees. It takes quite a while, but eventually you come to what looks like a cliff face with a large waterfall splashing down the edge. And covering the walls of the cliff face are small lily-like flowers.
And Luna blows her nose.
You're so mean.
Okay, are we done?
Where should we go now, Grunk? Mr. Grunk?
Okay.
Is this the place myself?
Is this
Flowers
is this where
like
we
your
need to go?
flowers.
I mean, this is where it told me to go, but I mean, how's pretty?
Is there anything?
They are pretty.
Besides that?
Roll perception.
I am curious as well.
Yeah.
Not curious enough.
7.
8.
Nothing that noticeable other than the waterfall, and it does look a lot more open down the bottom.
Maybe I just needed a bath.
Didn't want to say anything.
Ah!
Grunk, can you does someone have some rope?
Yes.
I have
Awesome.
string.
I tie the rope around my waist and hand it to Grunk and say, "Hey Grunk, I'm going to look over the edge of this waterfall. Hold on to this to make sure I don't go too far, please."
Okay.
And I'm going to peer over.
Strength check.
I'm gonna hold on to a tree.
Cocked.
Uh,
Oh my god, cocked again.
It's that tray
It's sort of a 20.
It was more of a 20. Oh, I'm sorry. Should have made it
9.
Well then. Bye guys!
So you look over the edge and you see what looks like a very long drop to the floor.
Oh god.
Well then.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And you feel the rope just snap, and you feel yourself come out towards the ground. And you hit the side of the cliff and bounce off, and eventually hit the ground.
Barrel.
Can I attempt to cast Featherfall as soon as the rope snaps?
yeah.
With disadvantage.
Ooh.
13.
So you see him fall over the edge, and you just instinctively reach out to try and grab him, and you don't grab him, but it feels like you're pulling him up still, and you just see him fall to the ground, but much slower.
Okay, so I don't take damage then.
Luckily not.
I'm sure I would have survived.
Oh my god.
20.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I would
okay.
have been fine.
There. Man in robes.
I can. Is this me?
Gently land on the ground.
I told you we should have gone to the Golden City and followed the drum.
Well, I don't know why I
I
wanted to
think
go.
I can fly.
Are you alive, man, friend?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. I slowed down. I don't know why.
Oh, that was me. I think I did that.
Oh,
Mr.
thank you.
Was that magic, Mr. Grunk?
I'm going to
magic?
try to use mind magic. Normally just for tricking, but sometimes it works with other things.
That was so cool. That was incredible. You're so powerful. Wow.
I'm gonna try really hard
Shucks.
to remember why I'm here and why am I here?
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna try and climb back up the cliff.
That 13.
You just can't remember why.
Oh, this is so sad. I don't know.
I'm just gonna try and.
Did you see anything down there, man, friend?
Actually, that's a good point. Turn around. What do I see?
Roll perception.
7.
You don't see anything. Just
No-
looks like
nothing.
an open glade.
Nothing.
Waterfall turns into a river.
It's just open and water. If you're thirsty, actually, I'll pull out my water skin.
Fill it.
Nah, it should be full enough. I'm gonna go back to climbing the cliff.
Hey, Mr. Grunk, I have these weird symbols tied to my belt. Do you know what they mean? I'll pull out a couple of symbols on a small rope. One will be like a little scroll. It's like wrapped up, a tiny little one. One will be like a tiny, tiny little book. And the other will be like a tiny candle wrapped in cloth. Do you know what these are?
Probably your magic book things. I don't know. You have lots of magic things.
I can do magic?
Yeah, you.
What? How
you
do
do
I-
magic real good.
What? How? What?
I don't know. Yours is different,
Oh, okay.
but you are very good. We need to get all your memories back, and then you'll remember how to do.
How do I get my memories back?
I don't know.
I want to attempt the magic.
Roll a d20 with disadvantage.
Person who called me here. Why am I here?
No, wave your hands around, nothing really happens. Roll perception.
Yeah. No. 7. Ah. Damn you dice.
You see, look down and see Kai try and climb up, and you realise it's got to the point where the wall's just completely flat and there's no handholds.
Oh,
How far
that's
down
right.
is it?
A fair way down. Probably
Okay,
30
we
feet.
kind of need to help.
Question. I think I remember you gave me your staff last session, didn't you? So I'd still have that, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Would I be?
Attuned?
Would I just
Not
be?
a two.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't work for you.
just trying to use it to bash holes. Put it back. Using it to just try get handle.
Can we throw the rope down?
can't
Try to hit it with a stick and it does
I
nothing.
can't tell him off. I've got like 3 sets of rope in my bag, but I remember last session you said I don't have that bag. Do I have anything on me?
No.
Oh.
Question. Where is my stuff? No, but like, where is my stuff?
Shit, I don't know, I'm a druid. Fuck, I can't do that.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast plant growth on the cliffside.
Nice.
There's no plants on it. You might be able to grow some vines down the edge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like try and grow it so plants grow down.
Yeah, roll
around
d20.
the cliffside. I know it.
I'm gonna look intently at his magic.
Yeah, so you see vines sort of spill over the edge and start climbing down towards you.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull out the staff. Grab this.
It's a vine and doesn't.
I can't speak to plants.
Well shot.
Can you climb the vines, man, friend?
Can I reach them?
Yeah, they're slowly growing down towards you. You'd be able to grab them.
When I get to within reaching, I'll try and safely reach up and grab them.
I'm gonna lie on my belly, and then as soon as he gets within reach, try and pull him up.
I will copy him.
Grab and start.
So you grab these vines and you start climbing, and as soon as you latch around it, you just feel it squish and pull apart.
That's not going to work. They broke.
Mr. Grunk, I will go and find some vines in the forest. Wait, maybe. I will look only close by.
Stay close.
Okay. I will just search
Like
in the
kick
light.
the dirt and be like all frustrated.
You just really want to be down by the water.
I'm gonna search for some vines in a 15-foot radius from where we are.
You find some vines. It's an overgrown jungle forest.
Can I find like a real long one?
Probably.
Awesome. I want to take it and bring it over to Grunk.
Straight
Will this one
check.
work? Oh dear. That will be a 9.
So you sort of try to pull
8.
this vine and you put all your weight into it and you just feel your feet slip and you slide and you swing along with the vine. Base of the tree.
Mr. Grunk!
What are you doing? Do you need some help?
Trying to...
Grunk,
Oh wait, I have a knife right here.
I'll pull the vine.
Ooh, would you?
Strength check.
Yes.
15.
Yeah, so you managed to rip it off.
I'm gonna get my hammer, tie the vine around the stone edge for a bit of extra length, and then
Yep.
lie on my belly and hold it down to.
And I'll sit on his shins.
Small boy. I was about to say, small boy, sit on my back.
Okay. I'll sit on his back.
So the vine comes out.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to try and grab this one and give it a tug before I let go.
It feels much sturdier, this one.
Alright. And let's go. I'm going to start try climbing over here as well.
I want to go down to the water just as you're getting up.
You want to go down?
Is there a safe way down then?
I mean, I don't know, but it didn't hurt when I went down.
Let's come up first. We'll find safe way down together.
Apparently I'm good at finding that vine. I'm gonna look around for a safe way down.
You find a rope ladder.
There's a rope ladder here.
You don't really.
Oh, no.
I'll take both the packs off now.
I had
It's better without those.
So we're at the top of the waterfall.
Yes, or on the cliffside next to the waterfall.
Look, I want to really go here, but then I go here and then there's nothing.
Let's check out the water first.
Why am I here?
Yeah, I think checking out the water is a good idea, and we don't need to go down to see water.
Okay.
Why are you carrying around that stick?
I remember you giving it to me.
Oh, is that mine?
That's your tree stick. You should
I
use
would
that.
assume
can
so
make
if you gave it
into a
to me.
tree.
Oh, okay.
Would you like that?
More helpful.
I had
Okay,
a
yes.
money pouch and
Give
a
it to
small
him.
knife.
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground.
Came here. They still. Right. Apparently, where is it? Just metal. That's not here.
There's some requirements.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What's my components pouch? Shit.
I go to
What
the
about my
water
low stones?
and put my feet in.
They're there.
Miguel's coin.
That is not there.
Oh!
You don't know though. At least you don't know.
Yeah, at least you know you lost it. Silver lining.
So I've got the stuff.
Ignorance is bliss.
So I've got the stuff and I put it on the ground. Do I understand how it works again?
No.
Okay. What
They
is?
become a tree.
There's a tree now.
Yeah,
You gave me a stick and now it's a tree.
it's your magic stick. You had it from before.
But I can't use it now. It's a tree.
Yeah, it does that.
Well, how do I get it back?
Just pick it up.
What the shit? He's gonna hold it just off the ground. Just keep it there.
Are you sure you're not a creature of the Fae trying to lead us about?
I don't know. Maybe. What's
No.
that?
Magic druids give you magic stick.
Oh god. This is weird.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't even know who I am, and I have a magic tree stick. What's happening?
I'm gonna search around for a safe way down.
Yep, roll investigation.
I'm good at that.
Another 2.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
8. I know a great way down, guys. We just jump. Apparently, we float.
As you're both looking around, you do see there are some cracks and crevices. It looks actually, as you're watching for a path down, someone has moved up and down here recently, and probably regularly.
Hey, look, that place looks frequently traveled up and down.
Let's go down that lot.
It looks good. Yeah, no, that looks manageable.
Let's not like jump and tumble this time.
Actually, apparently, if we jump, we float. I don't know, but I
I
float.
don't know how many times I can do that.
Grunk, he's very powerful with magic. He makes
Oh.
it float.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, so I'll walk down the bottom.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
head the
Are
way.
you still holding Mr. Shadow's hand?
Yeah.
Actually,
I got a stick in one hand and Mr. Shadow in the other.
Featherfall works for everyone, doesn't it? Like 5 people. Or
It's a group, yeah.
Where are we going?
No, I don't want to attend.
Well,
to it.
apparently we're going down to the water.
Well, then let go of me,
Why?
because I want to go down.
Oh, okay.
He steps up to the edge, looks over the edge, and steps over, and just turns into this cloud of static black shadow, and just floats down to the bottom.
You're
That's a
friggin'
neat
weird.
trick.
Why, Burning Poo, do you think you can get us all down like
I'm gonna
that?
try and race him down.
You will not win.
I'm gonna try.
Make a dex check.
Yay!
Disadvantage.
This is gonna go great.
Disadvantage.
Yes. Oh yeah. With disadvantage. Okay. Ooh, that's a 5.
He starts running
I was
sixes.
hoping it was a 1. Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Hey!
Oh shit. Oof, there's dead.
Oh, I got temporary
You
hit points.
slip off the edge and take 15 points of damage as you tumble down the side and hit the ground.
Oh, myself!
Question:
not
do we
good.
still have these temporary hit points from something that I have written
Nope.
here?
Oh.
No. Oh, then I'm not looking good.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't
We do.
Yes.
When did that come from?
Grunk song.
Grunk song. That's
Sorry,
a
that was at
point,
the
yeah.
beginning of the
Yep.
So,
What are you doing, you suicidal crazy person? Just
that
walk
hurt.
down.
Oh, I wanted to be the guy.
You're right, it was you. Very climb down.
You hit the ground and you sort of open one eye to see him just finally floating down. You beat him down.
Suck it.
Alright, everyone be careful. Let's
Yeah.
sit down there now. But, careful.
I'll climb down
I'm
first.
gonna have a look around.
I might be able to. I may or may not be able to catch someone.
Roll perception with advantage.
Now I remembered I'm exhausted, so
Ah.
that's a 7. 22. Finally. I only
22.
rolled once because it's advantage, but because I have
So-
disadvantage one.
I heard it's 7:22.
17 plus
Okay.
5 is 22.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You hear what sounds like a pan flute coming from ahead.
Where's my memory? God damn it.
I hear someone playing some music. Grunk might be a friend.
What music? Can't go
Wait
for that.
there! Wait! How long can we all get down?
Um,
I'll go down after Grunk.
yeah, I mean, if you're all being careful, it's
Yeah.
fairly safe. If you're trying to race a shadow monster, it's not as safe.
But I won.
Yes, you did. And no one can take that from you.
What's the definition of win? Because he didn't get hurt.
I still won.
Got there faster. That was the whole point, I think. Just how much are you willing to sacrifice?
Oh, hang on.
Races are stupid.
Okay.
Alright, once you're at the bottom.
Are you hurt, myself?
No, I'm fine. I just feel a bit bruised.
You did
Somehow
not.
it didn't hurt me as much as it normally does.
You do not look fine.
I'm
You
gonna
look damaged.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
I'm gonna avidly study his spellcasting.
5
What does your
That's
spell look
exactly
like?
what I need.
plus
Tell us what it looks like.
something. I don't know what
I'm max health.
Tell us exactly what Simon sees as he's studying your spell casting.
Whoa,
Put both my hands on Luna's shoulder.
Yeah, that's
where
it.
she-
That's the spot, Robert.
And then just glows a little bit. And just
I'm gonna put my hands on the other
Right.
shoulder and attempt to do the same thing.
glows bright green.
Nothing seems to happen.
Ah! I wish I could do magic.
I
Are
didn't
you
know.
sure I had magic?
While this is happening, can I find like a rock and a stick?
Probably.
Like a solid length stick, like probably about.
I mean, you're in the middle of a literal jungle forest.
Awesome. I'm going
Look in
to-
any direction you'll
I'm
find
going
one.
to take the rope that has recently been broken and try to tie it and fashion a club.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Makeshift battlefield club.
I hear someone playing a flute. Can you hear it? Pan flute? Is it singing? I don't know if that's the person we're supposed to be. Going
14.
to?
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you hear it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know, it's not on the cue cards, but should we check it out?
Yeah, well, I think you guys have given up on the cue cards and the song and the
Sure.
fun, but alright.
I don't know, I'm just really sad when I didn't do it.
Hey,
Well, let's
bird
follow
friend. Do you know how I cast magic? Helpful, thank you.
The salt.
And I'll lead the way towards the sound.
So you work your way down this riverbank. Mr. Shadow's walking along next to you. And up ahead you see, it's fairly clear down here, you see a fallen tree and there's someone with long golden hair sitting on it wearing a tunic made of leather, playing a pan flute, and you see something moving by his feet, or lots of something's moving by his feet.
Hello, mister!
What are these things moving by his feet?
Roll perception.
I'm gonna hide behind.
6. Massive 6.
Who knows?
14.
That's a 17 followed by disadvantage natural 1. Oh, fuck.
I'm hiding behind Grunk, just sort of peeking.
Yeah, I'll say
14. Anything?
You can't really tell, there's something sitting there, something white.
I'll instinctively stand just in front of the group.
I trip over a rock. Whoa.
Oh,
Hello!
you okay?
Yeah.
It seems to completely ignore you and just keep playing.
Oh, I rub the ring into his head. Hello!
You feel it just doesn't work.
I'm gonna go over there and pat him on the shoulder and go, hello!
Oh, hello.
Is there
What are you doing
there like a barrier where you can't...
And what are you doing here? And you, what has got?
Oh, cool, you know us. Who are we?
We have to get out of here.
What?
What? Why?
We have to get out of here now. He puts the pan flute in his jacket. Come on, let's go.
Oh, shit, okay.
Is this a good idea? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Can I roll an insight check on it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I do?
Yeah, I think we all...
17.
Should we trust in Grunk, Mr. Grunk, sir?
That's a
I
2.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I got an 8.
16.
You
Sure,
two
okay.
instinctively trust him. You two aren't so sure.
Not so sure.
Why? Why?
Why should we go?
Well, you're not safe here, are you?
At this stage, I don't know if I'm safe anywhere. What is happening?
It's time for you to go home.
Where are you?
Oh,
Where
you
is
mean the
home?
big city?
Hey, and I'll grab the Shadow's hand and be like, you wanted this? Let's go, yeah!
You remember?
The big city. Yeah. Well, we saw the big city, so we thought we were going there.
Go
so
to the
we're going
Golden
big
City and follow the drum.
Yep.
Who told you that?
Me.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh
Ooh, not bad. Well, still bad. 13.
Shadow guy catches up to you and takes your hand, and for a second you just have this flash of an image of this man standing in a forest smiling at you and disappearing.
Okay, so I know you, I think. I think I know you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to go
How
to...
did you get here?
that is a good question I don't know the answer to.
Who are you?
Doesn't matter. I need to get you all out of here.
Alright.
Yes, I mean, it does matter because we're more likely to trust you if you tell
Why
us.
did you let them come here? That is no excuse. Come on, we have to leave now. He gets up and starts running.
Wait,
don't.
should we follow him, Mr. Grunk?
I think we should learn some more information first.
Grunk, should we follow him? What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think
Was he talking to you, Miss Elf?
What are you waiting for? Move!
an explanation. What
You must not
what
do
kind of
this.
danger are we in?
Hi.
Immediate, let's go!
Immediate what?
Danger! You two at least come with me now!
I start following him and being like, what?
Alright.
But,
Alright, let's go. Let's roll. Together.
Okay.
Stay together. And yeah,
It's alright, he's probably taking us to the Golden City.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him though.
So he runs up to this wall where the waterfall's pounding down.
Alright, we're on.
But we're back here again.
I think I can hear the waterfall.
He's looking around frantically while you all catch up. In a moment of absolute silence.
Grunk hungry.
A pleasant waterfall.
Grunk stand thirsty.
Quenches the thirst. Where did this thing come from?
Here, he puts his hand on the waterfall and you see this swirling vortex just appear in it. And purple light just starts billowing out of it.
Hey, I remember that light.
Is it good?
It's better than staying here. Get going.
Alright. I'm going. I'll pull Shadow Boy with me.
Should we,
Come on.
Should we go through Mr. Grunk?
Where did this go?
What's on the other side?
Home.
Grunk,
Will I get my memories back if I go through there?
I don't know, but you've got to go.
I'm gonna turn around and look. Are we in? Is there any danger around?
Nothing you can see.
Koppodrazi.
Can you just explain something a little bit? Because I'm really scared. I don't know what's going on.
Who's gone through?
Me and Shadow Boy.
That's it?
So far.
I'm staying currently.
What? I don't understand. I'm really scared. What? Can you explain something? I don't remember anything.
I am holding Twiggy.
Maybe this is where we come from, but I'm not sure.
Make a deck save.
Okay. Saving throw?
Yes.
13.
He looks at you and his face soften a bit from the panic. Sorry. And grabs Twiggy and throws it through the vortex.
Oh, just Twiggy.
Yes. And you
Okay.
feel compelled to follow it.
Okay.
Oh no!
He places his hand on the ground and just focuses for a moment. Starts looking up around the tree line.
I'm gonna look up as well. Just goes. Club is
Mr.
already.
Grunk, do you think we should go through?
I'm gonna stick my head through, just see if I can look through without going through.
Yep, it's just purple swirling light.
Can I see these two?
You see them ahead slowly floating away.
Does it look like what it did before when we got here?
Similar.
Was that a pleasant experience when I was in the light swirly stuff?
Was that a pleasant experience?
Mm.
It was peaceful. Calming and nothing.
I want to go through there, Mr. Grunk.
I think this takes us back.
I think I want to go through, and I will step through.
Okay, let's go, man, friend.
Alright.
Everyone else gone. I'm gonna jump through.
Before we go, who are you?
You're the only one left now?
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one left now.
It would be best you go home and remember your oaths.
Just a weird name.
Sure. I'm gonna just turn around, close my eyes, and walk through.
Yep. And you all appear in this swirling purple mist. Everyone roll a wisdom save.
Oh no, 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 no.
Let's do this dance again.
No, no, no.
5.
It was so close to natural 20.
Oh.
Ooh, 11 at disadvantage.
11.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, 9.
10.
Do I remember my mood bunnies?
What did you get?
5.
So the two of you fall into this swirling mist and you remember that you have to just let go and move forward. The other three do not remember how to get through.
Oh,
So I do or I don't?
You don't.
I remember
Can we see each
this.
other?
Sorry?
Can we see each other again?
You're all there together.
What's happening, Mr.
Okay.
Grunk? I don't know what to do.
You guys, I think I kind of remember how to do this. You gotta close your eyes and step forward with your mind, not your feet. So like this, ready?
Yeah, listen to our friend.
Okay.
Kai steps forward with his feet.
No, no, you have to close your eyes and move forward with your head.
I'll just
Like your mind.
Roll a d20.
10.
Just doesn't seem to be working.
It doesn't work. This is getting
Try
scary.
harder.
I'm gonna look at the shadow thing and be like, where even are your eyes?
You see it flicker and start fading into the purple mist.
Oh, yeah.
And
You
it
need
just
to calm your
disappears.
minds.
Oh, what?
Am I still holding the club, by the way?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and just like try and
Calm your minds out.
breathe out.
I'm just gonna step next to him, and if he starts floating away, I'm gonna just grab him.
That will probably hinder you.
Close your eyes.
Roll 2d20s.
Close your eyes. Move forward.
5 and an 8.
Yeah, so you feel like you're getting it, but you feel this hand on your shoulder and it snaps you back to reality.
Oh, I almost had it. Let go for no.
Oh, sorry, no, you were floating away and we're going to stick together.
No, just.
Oh,
Let him float.
These two have already floated away.
Whee! Catch me if you can.
Close my eyes and step forward.
Yep, roll a d20. So you just can't seem to remember quite how you did it last time.
I'm closing my eyes and I'm just going to keep walking with my feet.
I'll just like drift off.
Did it do it?
That apparently likes me and just try and keep stroking it and just.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Keep
I
going.
mean, I
What's
can
there?
still see you. Is that a thing?
Close your eyes.
So the two of you look down and you realise you have changed back into your old clothes and you've got all your equipment on you again.
Well. No, but what do I
We're
remember?
back.
Don't remember anything different.
Then what? Very crazy. Bugger, I forgot the name. Okay. Alright. Well, how do we get the other guys? Come this way.
Hopefully they just figure it out.
Oh, I'm gonna keep shouting to them. Keep your eyes closed. We're
Guy
here.
steps into a sort of like a 45 stance, just bows his head, closes his eyes, and tries to project himself.
D20.
17.
Yeah, and you sort of manage to push through and float off.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Oh, okay.
I told you. Look, Kai's done it. He's here too.
As you float forward, you hear a strange shattering sound. And you look down to see glowing runes from your hip just disappear into crystal.
That's, weird.
The two of
Better
you
times open
see a
the
shimmering wall in front of you, slowly approaching.
Oh, what's this? This must be end. Oh no, I hope it's not bolt.
You stick your hand forward, and your hand just feels cold.
Oh, it's cold in
And you bring it back and you see it's dripping water.
there. Okay, whatever it is, we're gonna get wet.
Well, we came from water.
Yeah, but how far under are we?
Can we float up?
I mean, up to you.
Busy lifting drink.
You're trying to imagine floating up, and it just doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay.
Your face is just splashed with cold water.
Splash, but not in water. Okay.
There's a trickster.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just on the edge of the water. We're not in the water. All right, how can I go through?
Yep, so you splash out into the water, and all of a sudden you're just floating in water.
Okay.
Use message.
I know what.
Reacher. Hello, our friend.
Doesn't work.
I imagine you're more than 120 feet from her now. In a different
Oh,
system.
and did I find it?
Yeah.
Back in the.
I mean, you jumped in straight after it.
Yeah, I would've. I like you. And then yeah, so I'll be swimming and be like looking around for somewhere to find land.
Yep.
Or the nearest closest thing to get onto.
So there's land, but it's quite away in the distance from what you can
Oh
see.
fuck!
Guy pulls out the water skin, empties it, corks it to just inflate it a bit. Looks down the fact that he's still wearing the armor back.
Yes.
He's wearing chainmail. Grabs the other one, empties that one too. Steps forward. Yeah, he knows.
You feel yourself just sink immediately. You feel yourself bobbing a little bit, but you feel like you just need to keep kicking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
You're using floaties.
Red boy, small boy.
I'd rather not drown.
Are you coming?
You two roll wisdom saves for me.
Uh-oh.
9.
14.
As you're talking to them, you just see them fading backwards and out of view.
No! Red boy, small boy. Simon, Koppo.
I'm going to sit down and across my legs, lay the staff across my lap, and I don't know why, but I'm probably cheating by saying this. I remember in the book that the book guy always sat down and stayed calm and meditated when he was stressed. And This is very stressful, so I'm going to sit down and do that.
And you are not stressed anymore. This is where you want to be.
I'm going to sit down across from him just sort of saying.
And this is exactly where you want to be. Why would you want to leave?
I think we did it. This is where we're supposed to be, right?
So are you?
Small boys.
I don't know, but apparently I'm Simon. We were just close together, you know?
You feel yourself being pulled backwards away from the rift now.
No! Wait, towards them or towards the water?
Towards the water.
Oh no! Oh
Small boy! Can I use message? Small boy, weird boy!
You hear a strange voice in your head, but it doesn't matter.
No! Come with!
What's that?
Step forward! Come forward!
I'll stand up again.
It's taken a
I'll
while.
step forward
You
and
reckon
I-
I'm in trouble.
Where are you going?
And you feel water splash around you, and you're just sucked out into the water.
Oh,
Have I said step forward?
So I swim
But why would
Good
you want
idea.
to my
to?
ring mail.
Hey, see, they're coming. It's
Luckily, you've got a big hollow.
yeah, it must. Yeah.
Hey, Grunk, anything good back there?
Ah, weird boy, small boy, they stop moving. Stop moving forward.
I mean,
Well,
People.
I'm going to pay a sensor.
Yes.
yeah.
Where are you going? Why would we leave? This place is so nice.
I've always said step
Okay.
forward. So I
Maybe-
did.
Okay, may as well. I'll do it as well.
I'll start heading back towards the rift.
We should just walk around a bit, you know?
yeah,
It's
I
really
would
nice in
say.
here.
Alright.
We're going that way we can.
Gonna go for a stroll.
You start swimming, and you just pass through it now.
Oh no!
It doesn't
oh, no,
exist as far as you can go.
No!
We have to trust, don't break it out.
Try messaging them. They don't seem to
tried.
work.
Constantly.
Oh god.
So you're
I'm
now
just gonna
treading
keep
water
swimming.
in the middle of an ocean.
Oh god. Okay.
Do our memories come back?
There is, but it's a long way away.
Do our memories come back?
Hey, little fella.
Okay.
Check
So I
out
don't remember
this.
that there was a boat or
What?
anything like that.
Check out these
You
flowers
remember
and
everything
stuff.
from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Look what I'm wearing. This is cool.
Guys,
That is really pretty.
where's our boat?
What? Oh.
You remember Koppo set it on fire before you left?
Oh, you set it on fire.
I just like look down in the water.
It's very deep here, you can't see anything, but as you sort of look down and you look around, you do see some wreckage floating around.
Okay, so all my
I'm gonna swim
stuff.
some wreckage that are floating.
No.
Did I do
I'm also gonna
that?
grab some and like, throw it over to Grunk as well. Yeah, it might make it a bit easier.
Yeah, I'll float.
He's floating along on his giant hollow drum.
Okie dokie.
Is there a piece that's big enough that I could
Oh,
probably like
no!
prop myself on?
Yeah, there'll be some larger
Oh
pieces.
no! My arrow boom is gone!
Wait, where was it?
It was in my bag. I never took it. My whole bag was left there.
Oh, shit.
It's fine.
Oh.
I didn't grab that. I grabbed the whole. It's fine. It's fine.
Who had my bag? Stop.
Actually.
You're lucky that guy did.
Yeah, I've been
I
carrying
did
two
not take
packs
it.
around.
I took my bow and arrow, and that's it. My
Guy
bow and
hasn't
arrow.
thought to put the other pack down, so he kept it with him.
I didn't
Much.
specify. I took my arrow boom, so and I've lost everything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was like, oh god. All right, well, guys, where are you going? You guys just you looking for the wreckage?
No, I'm currently on
A piece of wreckage.
A piece of wreckage. I'm throwing both packs off to make it easier to
That's a very
swim.
good idea. I'll do the same.
Right.
All right, Grunk, come on. Let's try and find and conserve our energy, and let's wait here for the other guys.
So
Wait!
Koppo and Simon, right?
Wait! Remember there was these really freaky people that were here last. Are they still here? I'm gonna look around for that freaky
Actually, yeah.
bubbly stuff.
As soon as she says that, I'm gonna look around.
I'll look
And
around.
we're chasing weird
Bubbly
boy.
stuff. Or anything threatening or
Yeah.
dangerous. That's a natural one.
Everything's really
disadvantage.
happy.
That's a 18.
What are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking for specifically the black, like the blackness of in the water, as well as I was one of the last off. I was, I think, the last off the ship, so I probably saw the most of the whatever was coming up. So I'll look for them.
Seems to be gone now.
I see a bit of wreckage floating. I go, chit, they're back.
No, that's not them.
No, yeah, it is.
They're gone.
And I pull out an arrow and I start like
Roll a perception check.
me.
I'm just gonna let her do it. Just
Disadvantage, Fibs, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Whoa.
You poke it with the arrow, and it's this piece of wreckage, and it rolls over, and you see a really finely carved face spin around, and you recognise it as the vessel that Koppo made.
Oh, that's so good. Oh. We won't tell him about that, will we?
What?
Never mind.
Oh,
I didn't do
sure.
anything, and I'm gonna somehow attach. I'll just hold it.
Yeah, good idea.
Would you like to put it in my bag? And I just.
Okay. And we just spend a minute just.
That worked. In there.
All right.
It's not that packed in there.
Great.
Oh, wait,
Can we
no.
see them?
Maybe it is.
I think it was really scary underwater.
So the two of you are just in this
Going for a
warm
stroll.
glow.
Yeah. gorgeous here.
And you look down, and as your hands move, you just see them trailing behind you in purple.
Whoa, how cool is that?
This is very cool.
Wow, this is lovely.
Are we home now?
Huh? What? Who's that?
Who's what?
Did you hear that?
Did I hear that?
Nope.
You turn around to see this figure looking like it's made out of purple smoke, but flashes of just rainbow opalescence through it.
Whoa! Are you like us?
Do I see this?
Yes, Are we home?
I don't know what home is or where I am.
I mean, we could call it home. Wait, do I hear things?
Yeah.
We could call it home. I mean, it's really nice here.
Sure.
He sees you waving your hands around, he does the same thing, and this purple smoke just billows out, and you see a formed hand that looks like it's made out of diamond encrusted with mother of pearl.
Whoa! Your one's really cool.
Way.
I'm gonna wet my bath to see if I get cool diamond hands.
Just purple trails.
I mean, mine's still cool. Did it first.
So scary.
Where were you? Like seconds. It was just us a second ago. Where did you come from?
I've always been here.
Oh, I guess we have too. I think. I don't know.
Wait, we have memories from before we entered.
Huh.
It was just purple smoke memories. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any memories from not being here.
Oh, you may have diamond hands, but look at this flower shirt.
So pretty.
I have this cool round things in my pouch. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Some easy also destroy that whole line out and give it to you.
Starts twisting its head, watching you spin them around.
So,
Just looking down at the thing, I can see the pendant. Is that going to help us at all in this situation?
I don't know, is it?
Well, I'm looking at it.
Hey, look, I've got some of those in my belt as well. This one is like a tiny little sculpture of a book. This one's like a little candle, and this one is a scroll. Candle was like in a bit of cloth, actually.
When I heard you was +9.
Interesting. Do you know what this place is? Diamond thing?
Yes.
Really?
Home.
Oh, is this home?
Oh, cool. It's nice there.
All right.
Hey, what's that thing you have around your neck? Yours is a bit different from my cool ones.
Well, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Grab a hold of it to take it off.
Can I touch it?
Okay.
I will touch it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You touch it, you see these purple lines radiate and disappear.
Whoa! I touched it again. That was really cool.
I'll like smack it with my hand a few times to try and get bigger lines.
Purple lines sort of build
Remind
up.
of that. I'm gonna start touching my symbols.
They don't seem to do the same thing.
Ah, it's so unfair.
Sorry.
They do start shuddering a bit and turn to purple smoke and then turn back in.
Mine kind of break a bit when I touch them.
Well, do we go anywhere or do we go here?
I feel strange.
I definitely feel strange, and you kind of look strange, but that's
You
cool.
see something clawing its way up from behind its back.
Oh,
What is that?
That's not right.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
I feel strange.
You look a bit
How?
strange.
What's strange? What's wrong?
What's that thing behind you?
All of a sudden, you just see these giant wings burst out of its back.
Whoa!
Dear.
That's really cool and scary.
Is that hurt?
No.
All right.
That's really cool.
Well, you have wings.
I'm gonna try and make wings come out of my back.
Roll a d20.
What?
That's a 15.
You don't grow wings.
No, I can't do it. Although, is the elbow still in?
Yeah.
He has wings too. Hey, make the wings go out.
You see these wings flare.
Check it out. Actually, here, stand on my back like this. Now make your wings go out.
Now it looks like you've got little wings.
Yeah, look, I got wings as well.
Oh yeah. Then shadow thing, stand on my back and do your wing.
Clambers over and you feel these giant clawed hands pierce your skin.
Ow! But still, it'll be cool.
Make a strength check.
Nat 20.
The weight of this thing's just incredible, but you manage to sort of spread your legs a little bit and balance it.
Ah shit! Go for it. Do the wings. Do the wings.
Oh, you look really cool.
As you look, the wings span out almost 15 feet across.
Whoa, your wings are so big.
Imagine when this happens that the scales on my skin flare a bit, just for the feeling and the knowing wings and stuff again.
Luna's just sitting
Whoa,
down
your
there,
skin
just
is
going,
looking cool as well.
where are they?
Did the club and the berries that I took from the Feywild come with me?
Yeah.
Would you like a berry?
Sure.
Yeah. Grunk, would you like a berry?
I'm gonna start pulling things.
Grant remembers what they do.
I'm gonna start pulling things out of my opponent's pouch. Look, I got these sticks that smell really nice. Wow, that's kind of cool. Here, smell these. 5 sticks of incense. And there's other stick that just
Do I have-
stick?
Sorry, do I have everything from the Feywild, or do I have my pack again now?
You got your pack again, but the things from the Feywild are in it.
Okay.
I believe.
Alright.
It's also number 2.
So I'm still just, don't really know what's going on.
I got this little bit of
You'll get that.
like material here, it's kind of stiff, and this like black and white powder. Crazy.
Don't lose it. You might need that.
Oh,
Might be food.
Oh, all right. I'll put it back in.
Wingman, do you go places from here? Like, this is home, but you know it's kind of nothing here. Is there like a shelter or something? Does it rain?
What is rain?
It's like it's water in the sky, but coming down.
What is the sky?
Yeah,
well,
what
it's
is
up.
guy?
Well, it's not now, but it's up usually.
You see his wings flex and just push down and just disappears upwards.
Oh, is he
Whoa.
still holding me?
No.
I
Hey,
was gonna say that was good.
bird friends, try and fly up there. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna try and hold on though.
Yeah, it tries to fly and you're holding it down.
Oh, so gravity still works, yeah.
I'm gonna close my eyes and like really concentrate and try and fly upwards as well. Be like,
Roll a d20.
3.
This sucks. I wish I could fly as well. I'm gonna keep walking around.
Luna, if I don't come out,
Wait.
if I don't come
Wait.
up in the next minute,
What?
I got an
come down
idea.
and save me.
What are you doing?
What's your idea?
Taking off my armor so I can swim better.
Oh, hold it.
So, taking off my armor.
So you got 10 minutes.
Yes.
I'm just
Well,
constantly
doing some
casting
parts.
message, trying
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to be anywhere near you.
What was your idea, bold person?
So I'm gonna walk over and link arms with him, like
Oh.
so we form together and be like,
Yeah.
okay, flap your other arm.
Oh, good idea.
Close your eyes real hard and lift things really hard to make sure you just do it. Let's go, 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 go.
We're going.
And you do not fly.
Kai's in the water in reality, just like trying to get his armor.
Everyone's just flapping their arms for no apparent reason.
I'm just gonna be randomly getting bits of debris and throwing it in random directions, trying to find that rift again, and just be like, "Sake, they're taking too long."
You look up and you see this thing flying around above you. And it sort of stops for a moment, hovers there and says, No. No. I can't be away from the vessel.
What? Who's that?
Flies back down and lands in front of you.
Oh, hello.
Where did you
Strides
go?
forward and grabs your wrist.
Huh?
And it just starts burning.
Ow!
Wait,
What
stop.
are you doing?
Hey,
You
he's
see
nice.
its eyes flare with
Stop
red.
hurting him. I'm gonna start smacking it.
Yeah, you
Wait,
start hitting
Let
it.
go.
and
He's a nice person.
It just explodes into crystal ash.
Whoa! I'm sorry. Was he your friend?
I don't know. He's hurting me and it burns and it's so. What is going on?
Look down, there's a bracelet wrapped around your wrist.
Hey, I didn't get a bracelet.
Whose is that?
It's yours now, I guess.
Ah, what?
Well,
Snap out of it, boy. We have to get out of here.
Out of what? This is home. You said that.
Get out now.
Who are you talking to
Out
now?
of what?
Roll a wisdom save.
Because there's a lot of freaking.
Oh my god. 17.
You feel this voice in your head, you feel this burning on your wrist, and you lose it for a second, but all of a sudden everything just snaps back.
Ow!
What happened to you? That weird thing disappeared. You get a bracelet. You start talking.
Simon, shh.
What?
Okay, you. Shh.
Alright.
Okay, quick, before you forget.
Alright.
Close your eyes,
Alright.
real hard.
Okay.
Concentrate, walk forward,
Alright.
but not with your mind.
Alright.
I will wait until you do it, please. Please
Alright.
concentrate.
I'm doing it. I will do it.
Roll a d20.
That's a 12.
You're not really sure what you're doing, but you're fairly relaxed, and you're like, okay, and you follow the instructions, and you step out, and you turn around to see yourself sitting there.
See myself sitting in the. Oh wait, what? See my body. Whoa!
Okay,
Whoa!
okay, now go.
Go where?
Now go.
Where?
You see your body just disappear into a purple mist.
What? What? That was weird.
Go now before you forget.
Go where?
Go.
I will go somewhere.
That way.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh my god, that rolls.
6.
So you just start running.
Is this the right way I'm going?
Well, I hope that's the right way. Thank you, friend. And then I'm going to close my eyes and concentrate. And hopefully get a good damn roll. 15.
Hey.
So 14.
Yeah. You feel your wrist almost leave your body first, pulling you forward, and you feel yourself just tugged out, and you look behind to see your body disappearing.
Bye, Faye Koppo. And then I'm just going to look around and see, like, look at first the direction where Simon went, but then just look around and see where is the exit.
So you don't see an exit, but you feel a pull.
So there's not a green illuminated sign above somewhere.
Yes.
It doesn't follow safety standards.
Okay, I was going to get onto that. Alright, well, I'll follow the pull. And I'll yell out, Simon! This way!
You hear a voice coming from your left. You feel like you've gone the wrong way.
Oh, follow the voice. Okay.
This
Where are we
way, this
going?
way! Come here, hold my hand!
Don't have to be so panicky. It's all right.
We do!
No. Okay. Right.
You'll see soon, I promise. Just come here, hold my hand.
Okay. I'll hold your hand. We'll hold his hand.
And you start running forward.
Yep.
Why are we
You're
rushing so much?
floating on top of the surface, and you hear a splash, and these two just appear amongst you.
No.
Hey!
About
I
time.
made it!
I just missed them with something that I'm throwing. Whoa! Yes, you made it! I was getting so worried.
You actually do that.
Hey?
Slide back off the.
Shit! Okay. Oh, quick! Here, and I send them a raft each to kind of like help them stay above water.
Where's my mind at right now?
You remember everything from out here.
From out. Do I remember anything from the phone?
You remember swooping down, landing on a ship, and now all of a sudden you're in rubble.
Ah. What, guys? What happened?
Well, there's a question. Do we remember the Feywild?
Everyone roll a d20.
After you.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh, God
19.
6. Are we adding anything?
Big 5.
You remembered everything while you were there.
Yeah.
So.
14.
Yeah, you don't really remember. You feel this other thing in your head, and it's full of memories that you're connecting to, that you start remembering bits and pieces. You remember fractions, but it's like a dream, and you're not sure if it actually happened.
Guys, I think we were in the Feywild for a bit. I mean, I can't really remember it, but this is all I heard from stories. There was like your memories get all weird sometimes when you're there. Oh,
That makes a lot of sense for what I'm feeling right now.
Honestly,
you do remember that you were headed for the Feywild.
Oh, we were going there, but we haven't got there yet. We're just.
Also, where's the
I mean,
boat gone? I landed there and jumped
that
after you
would
guys.
make a lot of sense then, because the last thing I remember, we were running away from things on the boat, and now we're here.
What did you do to the boat? Who set the boat on fire? It was on
I remember the things again and just go underwater for a bit.
Come on!
Fine,
You just see some
shoving my
bubbles
arm
rising
in my pack.
from two spots.
Is Elbaz here?
Alright, fine, I'll stay here and hold your stuff.
Elbaz, you made it! Oh, thank God.
Oh, Simon, by the way, I grabbed your stuff and I pat the pack.
Oh, thank you very much.
I thought it'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it with me when I transformed.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm awake.
Well,
Oh, if you find an arrow down there.
Do I see it land anywhere?
Sorry?
Do you see?
Yeah, you see land off in the distance, but it would be a very long swim.
Yeah.
Guys, I can fly.
what happened to Eveline?
I don't know about you guys.
Guys, what about Eveline? She's not here.
Oh. Oh no,
Who?
did we leave Everline back in the Feywild?
Oh,
We just need to find somewhere where I can write some stuff
picked up someone
down.
on the way to
Oh.
here.
I don't remember.
When you forget stuff, you have to write it down. I learned that. It feels like recently. We need to find somewhere to write stuff down. There's stuff in my head. I know things happened. I just need to write them down. But
Okay.
don't
For some
worry about
reason,
it.
you really clearly remember a song about going to the Golden City and following a drum.
You have to go to the Golden City, and Grunk's got a drum.
I will. I'm gonna grab my pack and try and get out of
Yeah.
the water, and then Elbaz
Start
turns
sitting
over.
up.
That means it's a
sitting
fact
around
because
the
he does have it,
yeah.
so we need to
I'm
go.
gonna fly up high and see if I can find a ship or anything.
Yeah, so you fly up and start circling around. All you see is the wreckage of the ship that was here before.
Do you see anything up there?
Definitely.
I want to fly.
I will come back down, turn back and be like, guys, I think I should go and fly and find someone to come and save you guys out of the water.
That is probably a good idea.
I'll be right back. I mean, I was gonna come back earlier.
Before you go, guys, how about we just, instead of sitting here in the water all this time, how about we go to land?
Okay, which one's the closest? It appears.
It appears at the moment probably to your left.
Alright, well, that one looks the closest.
That's
We're
where
gonna
we're
start
going.
swimming to this way.
Does it look like the waters are really choppy there, or there's like cliff face, or
Very high swell, but not choppy. Over on the land, it seems like you could probably climb up onto what looks like grass.
yeah, all right. So it doesn't look like it's too dangerous to approach.
Doesn't seem like
Even
from
from a
here.
distance.
What's the
Just looks
nearest?
like a normal land mass.
All right. Yep, that way.
I'll fly that way and see if I can find help.
My arrows! Ah!
I'll
Put
be
them
right
on the
back.
wreckage. Put them on the wreckage.
God damn it! Let's
Just put everything you don't want to lose on the wreckage,
What's
and we'll just keep
the-
it all together.
What's the nearest biggest piece of wreckage that we can all fit on?
Imagine
they lost
car's
two.
already on the biggest
Okay.
piece.
Everybody get on that. I've got an idea and it's going to be weird and don't laugh at me.
Guys,
Probably
about
two
to
people
get in
on
the water to start swimming. Okay, sure.
So you're going to fit 2 on it?
Yeah,
Luna, just
Bang
hold
it
on
off.
to it. and-
most of it burnt down.
In fact, hang
I'll
on.
push.
I'll put the staff up on the edge, like sideways on the thing, to give us like a long handhold.
Yeah,
Will it still route to the wreckage?
no.
Fine.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go get help. See you soon. Bye.
Okay.
Maybe we can ask shiny snake, water snake guy. I'm trying to message.
No, please, just grab onto the
Trying to
thing.
message the what was it?
Look, I'm going to start
Shells.
pushing
Shells,
if we're all on. Luna and I'm happy to swim. I'm happy to push and swim. I reckon I can go for a fair while.
Then
I'm
you
just
build
kicking with the drum.
constitution, I'll be alright.
Koppo, how about you jump onto the thing then? Grunk and I will push it.
Okay.
And
Can I message the king of shells?
You can keep trying if you
Oh,
like.
next year.
We keep trying.
We'll
Let me
take
know if he
turns.
responds.
and we begin
So me
pushing.
and Copy will sit on
Right.
top and we'll take turns, like rotating when they look tired, and then we'll push them. Wow, that's a bad idea. They're bigger than us.
I mean, you're floating on water, so it doesn't matter too much.
Fly straight to land and start looking for some kind of person.
Roll a perception check.
Oh yeah, for like my perception or horse perception? Because they're different.
Advantage.
Wait, yep. Ah, that's 2 7s. So 7.
Yeah. The water sort of swells quite a bit. Looks clear.
Luna, perhaps if you could keep an eye out to, when we approach, if there's anything coming out of the water that we want to avoid.
I'm keep
You've
an
got good
eye out
eyes.
for any dangerous stuff. Oh, Copy, I remembered. I got the vase.
Oh, I was going to ask about that. Oh, that
It
was,
kind of spooked me in the water. I thought it was something, and I might have accidentally kind of stabbed it a little. So there's a bit of chip there.
That's
when
fine.
I did anything.
yeah, I'll do that in a
Okay.
minute. I just got some thoughts. I need to
Okay.
remember.
Okay, you keep thinking. I'm gonna look for danger.
Oh, Grunk has idea. And while I'm kicking along, pushing this raft and the ritual cast snowman to help us.
Yes.
Kick.
Yep. So you see Grant casting, and this snowman starts to form, and it hits the water and just melts.
Ah.
Ah, yes.
Guys,
Salt.
if we're going to use magic,
And
just get
water.
up on the raft or hold on to it, please.
When I get to land, do I see
Yeah.
any people around?
No.
Ah.
Right, guys, you ready for this awesome spell I've been learning? I kick a little bit harder.
Whoa, really cool.
Yeah, let's just keep kicking.
Kai, climb on the raft, please.
Well, no, then I'm good to push.
All right, fine. I'll jump behind it and I'll cast Expeditious Retreat and then start swimming at triple the speed.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jesus. I'm sitting on top like Speedbird.
I don't know, were you holding on? That I said 3 times to hold on?
Yeah, we're holding on to kicking
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you human full or both forms of the island?
When I get to the island, I'll go human.
Yeah.
And so, well, I'll look around for a bit, and then if there's no one around, I'll go back bird form and start flying across the island to see if I can find people again.
Yep. Roll perception.
With a normal.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that went out of the ball. 12.
12? Yeah, okay. So you fly along the coastline, and out in the middle of the water you see what looks like a very large shadow moving.
Towards my friend.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna fly back my friend as quick as I can.
But I'm looking.
You don't see anything.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I still see the shadow of them flying?
Yeah, as you fly, you can see it under the water.
Can I gain? I don't know, can I go faster than it?
You could probably get there first.
Alright, sweet, I'll do that. Guys, there's a shadow coming right there on the water. There's a shadow of the water.
What?
There's only people.
Wait, I can't understand you when you're in a bird form.
I
Head under water and look.
You don't see anything.
It's coming.
I don't
this
see
way.
anything.
It's roughly.
Who knows? If it was moving fast, it will be here soon.
It's gonna be here soon, guys.
Speed-wise, what would a 30 feet walking distance be for swimming?
30. It would be like
50.
walking speed if you're
Same?
swimming.
So we're going 90 feet a second.
No, 30 feet.
Sorry, 90 feet in 6 seconds.
30 feet.
Because it's half.
So it'd be like your walking speed in water.
Okay, so we're going 45 feet in 6 seconds. That's our speed at this point.
Sure. It's a fantasy
That's-
world. Let's
so-
go with
I
it.
was gonna say, how strong a swimmer are you?
With magic, very. So we're going.
Woo, Jesus!
Effectively, you gave yourself a swim speed.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open.
Are we getting away from it? I don't know.
And
But it's
I'm
there. But
prepared for all of it.
Okay.
I'm probably swimming out of it at this point. I don't know.
So technically, technically.
Towards the land, let's fix it again!
Just pointing us towards land.
Yeah, I'm just swimming. I'm gonna swim,
Simon, hold
pull
on.
my dagger out, go back, and then keep
Oh
going.
wait,
just in
Simon, you
case.
can literally fly away. It's fine.
It's alright, I will stand and fight with you. And I will pull out the little strip of leather, hold it in front of my chest, and say, Barrier Amex! Mage armor myself.
Yes.
One of 3 spells.
Maybe it's shiny snake again.
And then I will.
As you say that,
Ah!
the surface just explodes in this giant snake head. appears out.
I will conjure a quarter staff.
Hey.
It's okay, he's friend, he's friend.
You see it just glistening in the sun, coral and shells all over its head. You can see it properly in daylight now. It's just amazing to behold.
It's alright. It's alright, Simon. He's a friend, and I'll stop swimming.
Oh, okay. You're really pretty.
Oh,
I'm still swimming, by the way.
Do you still have
I know how to do
green
this.
potion?
Hold on.
no, you drank it.
No, I gave you one.
Oh, did you?
I'll pull out
A long
some,
time ago.
pull out some salt
Alright.
and soot and sprinkle over my hand and say, Lingue capit! And then cast Umbrella Languages.
Oh,
Is that something you've learnt already?
Yeah. Took me ages.
You just hear in your head, the veil's gone.
The veil. He said the veil's gone. You mean to the
we just-
Feywild?
We just went there.
That's how we got in, I think. That's what we looked for before.
Yes. What does that mean?
It's gone.
Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Also, hi, I'm Simon.
I might never see my friends.
Oh, that's really bad.
What's
really
he
bad.
saying?
Sorry, he said he might never see his friends.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did we do that?
Is that our fault? I don't think we didn't try to pose.
His head thinks a little bit. Yes.
Ah, I'm sorry.
I'm...
He said it is our fault.
I don't remember. He wanted friends.
Wait, so we did go through then?
Yes, we went. I need to write it all down, but we did go to the Feywild, and the dead people are alive now, and they're assholes. And Evelyn's fine, but a vampire, but not anymore. I need to write it all down.
Sure, well, let's get to land. I have not stopped swimming this entire time.
There is a giant snake, 4 times the width of your.
I'm still swimming.
Stop swimming, you're hitting him. Stop it for a second.
If I, yeah, I'm going around to like land.
There's a long way to go around. It's very big.
Still gonna just do it.
Is there any chance? Can we help you in any way?
Simon, his name's the King of Shells.
King of Shells, thank you very much. Lord King of Shells, Your Majesty, is there any service we can be of to you?
The old magic is still here.
What's he
That's
saying?
really cool. He said the old magic is still here. I would like to learn about this old magic.
Yeah, it's the scroll. It's the scroll. We need to get that to the negative plane.
Oh,
But you took us to you took us to the witches, is what you did.
I took you where you asked.
What did he say?
he said.
You understood that
No.
as I saw into your head.
No, what? No, he didn't.
You 3 didn't understand what he said as he spoke to the snake.
I have. Oh, I did that later.
You,
Oh, okay. Sorry for if we caused you inconvenience, but we're going to the place to take the scroll with on that. Would that help you? That's what we're doing. Can you help us get there?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Do we I don't want to be rude, but do we climb on your? Yeah. Did you say now or how?
Its head comes down really close to you.
Guys, we're supposed to climb
Oh,
up.
do we? Oh, what?
He's gonna take us to the place we need to go for Sandar's mission.
But how do we?
Just climb on top. He's
Okay.
gonna take us there.
It looks like, if you didn't know better, it almost looks like the snake starts crying.
Oh,
And these tiny diamonds start spilling out of its eyes and
Whoa.
covering the plank in front of you.
What?
that's very generous of you. I mean, can we have these?
Yes.
Thank you.
Grabs a handful.
I don't really
I am broke.
As this is happening, I look at Grunk, who's peering into the ocean right now in response to.
I wrote peeing.
Oh,
Yeah,
pee!
I just try to make you
Oh,
laugh.
you said pee! Oh, it's getting really warm in the. Oh, God! And I try and control water it away and onto his face.
The water got warm. I assume it was the bracelet. Like I don't think there was you, Grunk.
Oh! And I just splash it back up on
No, he's
me.
been around way too much.
Oh, that is. I thought you said peering into.
No, I was just trying to make you laugh.
Oh, would you like
Oh,
your pack, or shall I continue carrying
got
it? No worries. Put my pack on with armor and everything in it.
What are the diamonds for, Your Majesty?
To take you where you need to go.
Also, you're not carrying us there. Sorry for assuming.
I'm going to find my friends.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna put as many diamonds as I can in my little money pouch. That's
Yeah, I grabbed a handful. Like, how much?
I don't have much
Handful.
room in my bag.
Awesome. I wrote down a handful, so.
King, do you understand me?
Yes.
I saw someone in the veil between the places. They were made of crystal and purple.
Yes.
They were like a man shape.
Yes.
Do you know them?
They are you.
What? No, I'm me. They thought that they were.
And they are you.
Oh God. Well, okay. Well, am I your friend?
I don't know.
I want to be.
Then lean towards the colour.
Right. I'll look around.
There's no colours.
Do we remember
What colour is the ocean?
the weird?
Blue.
Splashing my face in it.
Do we remember the weird, like, misty bit where we're just sort of all blissful and kind of stoned?
No.
Okay. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Would you mind helping us to shore quickly, just before you leave? It's gonna take us a long time to get there by
Head just
ourselves.
disappears under the water.
Oh. He didn't say anything.
I was just gonna say, do I remember anything about the oaths?
About the...
The oaths?
No.
Yeah.
Why are there all these diamonds here?
They're for us to buy transport to the place we need to go.
And you feel underneath yourself just being lifted out of the water.
Oh, he totally does. That's really exciting.
Slide a bit.
Oh my god.
And this bit of wood you're holding on catches on all these shells and bits of corals.
Whoa.
If there are any diamonds left that fall, I'm gonna just try and catch them.
Thank you so much for helping us.
And quite rapidly you start seeing yourselves pulled towards the shore.
Is this money, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Technically no, but it's very valuable and it can be used.
It's worth
like
money.
money.
All right. I'll try and get some handfuls of it and put it in pockets of the bag on the side.
Yeah, I've just written some diamonds in my
Yeah.
inventory.
Yeah.
You can,
I wrote
you
handful.
can give me an amount later.
And you're starting to be pulled towards the shore. The waves breaking around you and just splashing up. That is where we're going to go to break.
Hey!
So we will be back soon.
And I'm the king of shows.
Hello and welcome back.
To the
It's
haircut.
gonna start
Yeah.
making the deal.
Koppodrazi is about to make a death save.
And it.
Oh, no!
Prefect.
I guess school.
You don't want to send me back there.
Oh no.
So after some time in the water, you get washed up ashore.
This is where I was first. See, there's a tree there, and there's a little clearing there, and welcome to this island.
And you see the sun's getting fairly low now.
Oh. You think we should have a little bit of a rest?
I need paper and ink that I can write on.
I have some in my bag. Let me check for it. I will look through my bag for some paper and ink from my calligraphy set. It's all stock paper and ink.
Can mine be the first one you see?
Sure.
The scribble.
So you see,
Yeah.
This is a gift. So here, look, this is my calligraphy set. It is a gift from my dear friend Monk Elliot from Candlekeep. He gave it to me so I could practice my calligraphy in my own time. And I will open the lid to it. And here are my papers. Why are there things in my papers here? This is for guys. What's going on? Why?
I'm gonna look for berries.
On the top.
Walk away.
I don't remember writing it. I don't remember drawing anything.
Simon, give me some writing stuff and some of that paper. And I'll grab a fresh sheet of paper.
Fine, here's my bad quill and
So there's
my
the scrap-
bad ink and the last page of this paper.
So there's scratchy drawing, great drawing, and then notes.
And then you open the first piece of paper and it looks like this black hole.
and you flip through and there's just one that says "Wake up, Grunk."
And there's a couple there that just say, go to the Golden Castle and follow the drum.
Why are there weed right in the lava man calligraphy paper? I'm gonna quickly pull out my spell paper.
Simon, enough! I don't have time. I just need fresh paper and ink and let's
Fine,
go.
look, here is some.
Right.
Ah, you guys suck. How is
I don't
my
remember
spell
any of that
paper?
happening.
Roll a d20.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
That's right.
It seems to be soaked and it's warped and stuck together.
Oh no! I will try and clean it with precipitation and then mend it with mending.
2 d20s. Make them good.
It was a 17 and 18, but the 18 knocked the 17 onto a 10.
Well, that's what you end up with.
I'll let you make that call if you truly believe that.
No, it's a 10 and 18.
No, I wouldn't witness that. It was so.
I mean, it's the final roll, and it hit. So the final number is a 10, not a 17. 10 and an 18.
Yep, so what do you do first?
I prestidigitate the water and the grime off of it.
Yep,
Just
so
clean.
goes to plan and you try to mend it, but it's just not going back together. Being magical, you think maybe it's different. If it was normal paper, it wouldn't be a problem.
That's really disappointing. I'm going to invest in some oilskin bags for all my paper things. This is my spell book.
Are you looking?
I'm looking. Well, the secret one that hasn't been revealed on the stream yet has always been a protective oilskin bag. The other one is just in the canvas thing. I'll pull that one out. Start reading through my notes that I spent hours and hours writing and experimenting.
Roll a d20
That's right. Just one.
and add your intelligence modifier.
So that my intelligence modifier is 3, so 4.
I'm sorry.
You feel bad, don't you?
I feel horrible. The beginning of the book seems alright, but the more complicated spells seem to be washed and splotches of ink melting into it.
But you learn how to decode them, you just have to spend an hour redoing it for every spell. Wizard.
I will attempt to clean, hoping that the cleaning won't clean the magical ink out. It'll just clean the bad stuff.
That certainly is wishful.
Simon's in shock. I will pull out the secret spellbook and take it out of its oilskin case and pull it out and tentatively look through this big old tome.
Yeah, it seems untouched.
Oh, this one is really valuable, and you see it's like a dark cover, and it's got a big circle with looks like a pentagram with like symbols drawn on the edges, a purple ring on the outside, and behind the pentagram it's all black with like blue lines radiant like a starlight. This one's very precious, and I will put it back.
Well, let's see. Good thing that it's intact.
I should really have put both of them in that bag. I need to get some more books.
Go and talk over there. And then he drank from a purple flower, and then
Well, if we want to set up camp, shall we do that somewhere? I mean, here's as good a spot as any, I guess, but unless we want to go looking for maybe a better one.
So just on the shoreline?
I mean, at the moment,
Maybe if they're in the trees.
Luna, why?
I'm in the
No,
forest.
she's off searching
she's
for
off
berries.
That was the magic on-screen metagaming pigeon.
I'm just going to move further up the beach away from them so I can concentrate and keep fighting.
My question to you is, are you sure it's not a metagaming goose?
Ooh.
Watch out Monday. Looking around, it looks anywhere here probably fairly easy to set up camp. Probably want to do it away from the shore with the rising
Yeah.
tide.
We'll go to maybe just inside the tree line or something. Yeah. I'll find us a nice little spot and then start gathering firewood and stuff. Gonna make a relatively bigger one so we can dry all our stuff out.
DM, quick question. I had a couple of spell scrolls in that bag as well. One was just like a regular spell scroll, and the other one was like that spell slot refiller thing. Are they also mulch pulp druid?
They don't seem to have been touched.
What? I spell that was. Cool.
Seems like you need a better spell book.
That's cool. At least they're fun. At least they're fun. That's a silver lining. The scrolls are. God damn it. Alright. Cool.
Kai checks all his magic equipment.
Because of Luna's background, it says I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 people. So I look around and look for any kind of like berries and
Yep.
forest fruits and stuff.
Yeah, how
to
did our
gather.
magic druid fruits go in my pack?
They seem fine.
Sweet.
Bit wet.
I don't have
But
any
they're
my food.
But they're fresh.
No, I don't know where I put my food. I think I lost it.
Yeah, you managed to go through and find some root vegetables, some edible leaves and flowers.
And I spent a good hour doing that.
Yep.
And then I pull out Twiggy, and before I start looking, sorry, this is what I was pull out Twiggy and go, "Are you okay? I mean, we went to the Feywild apparently. Do you remember that?"
You just see it sort of shake a little bit.
As in like a nod.
Seems to be.
Okay. Are you okay? And you didn't get hurt?
Seems fine. Shakes the flower petals out a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get you some food. Okay. And then I continue on and we just have a little chat. Where I'm talking to it and it just sits there and takes it.
Whether it likes it or not.
Oh, she's talking again.
Once the fire's big enough, and all my stuff, just laying it out next to it so it can dry out.
And then
Grab my-
Grunk threw Evelyn in a well, and
Oh, I need
Grab
to
my maintenance kit for my equipment, oil it all up to make sure it doesn't rust.
It's a little bit strange as you're setting up camp just how dark it is without the moon. You're used to setting up in, when there is no moon in the sky, but this is no moon at all. It's just a little bit eerie with how dark it is.
Sit a little bit closer to the fire so I can see better.
also it's dark now.
Yes.
I'd like to take Lena aside when she's not talking to a flower.
Oh, I come back in a little while and I start chopping up some food to make some dinner. So
Hey,
I'm
Luna.
making a root kebabs.
I'm gonna climb a tree and then jump out and try and replicate Featherfall just to practice.
Sure. Roll a d20.
Be careful, Grant!
18.
Nice! Oh.
Yeah, you see Grunk climb up this big tree, clambering to the top, sort of holding onto the side. He looks off the branch. You also look up and he just jumps off the edge and for a moment panic starts falling and then halfway down he just slows right down and comes to a stop at the bottom.
Look, I can do it.
That's impressive.
Face down.
Does anyone
What you said?
Can't smell.
Yeah, and then just like flop down anyway. Just laugh.
Very cool.
Nice.
That's fun.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I like the idea of you laughing, like lying on your back, like ah. Is that what happens?
Peter Pan style.
Yeah.
Laughing in between going, ow, ow, he rolls over this big hammer that straps to his back.
Yeah, whoops.
While I am looking For the berries, can I retroactively, metagamingly try and cast Pass Without a Trace on myself second level spell?
It depends. How metagaming is it?
It's because I didn't say it at the time I was.
Fine.
But I forget we have to load the spells. That's no.
What'd
I
you
think
roll?
I do. 5.
Yeah, I mean, no one seems to see you while you're by yourself. In
Hey, I did it! Okay, oh cool. And then I come back and I start chopping it. So it's like,
Everything falls down.
hey.
When you have a moment, would you like to do this cool magical ritual thing with me?
Yeah, sure. I'll just finish making some lunch.
Alright, I'll help.
Dinner.
And then Kai jumped off a waterfall. And...
How's it going then, Koppo? Alright.
Oh, I wrote shh. Let's go.
Sorry, notes. That was for Luna.
Side note. Bars and like corrections. Alrighty, and I give everyone some food and I kind of go. Just put it next to Koppo, not trying to interrupt him.
I'll keep writing the one and reading the other one.
Yeah, and I pass
My
on
eyes
the
are like
phone,
flame at this point, so I can still see what I'm writing as well.
But I'll like wait until Grunk's hit the floor and he's got a mouthful of sand before I go, here you go.
Thank you, Mr.
And then kind of.
No, the extra texture.
Oh, and eat! Because we're hungry!
Well,
Alright.
I've already got plus.
Kai grabs
motivation, so
a couple of like flaming sticks and stuff. And walks maybe like 20 feet out and just places them, like just to end it as a perimeter. Some light, extra light.
Yep, sure. So you
Won't last
saying you
long.
want to attract more attention, or
I mean, I can't see, and I like to know things.
If you want to see, I'll just cast lights for you.
Oh no, this is just so it'll die down eventually. It's just while we're awake. If anything wants to sneak up on us, they have to go through lights.
I could have done it with magic, but cool. Well done.
Yeah, but like, I'm sorry, but this is what I used to do, and
I know,
Sure.
I'm sorry, guys.
In the absence of magic, we have to get creative.
I can still make a light even though my book is destroyed. It's fine. It's fine.
Superhumans can't see in the dark.
so you're eventually around this campfire.
Yeah. Ah, lol.
No, I'm still out of there.
You can see in the dark, right,
Yeah.
myself?
Yeah, because I'm still using stats for now. Cheating.
oh, those have done.
Noted.
Half elf something. I don't know what the something is.
Half elf, half elf.
Half elf wood.
Half
Explain this.
Falling in there.
My mother was an elf, but my father, he was an elf.
So I'm half.
Half elf, half female, half male elf. Whoa.
So you're around the campfire, getting ready to settle in for the
Yeah.
night.
And then I saw a diamond me and a dark me, and Simon ran away, and then we ran the right way, and we got up.
Are you transcribing while you run? Just by the way.
What?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Oh damn! I'll tune in.
Yeah, I would have been.
Was that about bunnies?
That sounds like a fun story.
Okay. All right. And I'll come back and I'll sit down and be like, I have all of the things that we did. Do you want to know what you did that you don't remember you did?
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Roll a d20.
8.
You get some parts of it.
Oh.
Do
Oh my
most of the
God.
parts I get point Grunk out to be the hero of the situation for remembering everything?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a
The story was
subconscious direction.
The story was absolutely true.
Yes.
Those are the only bits you remember.
I remember some bits of those. I remember thinking that really liking Grunk. Grunk, you were like really like protected everyone. It was awesome.
Oh.
What didn't you listen
Sounds
to?
about right.
Grunk was the smart one.
But I don't really remember like things we did. I just remember feeling like Grunk was really safe. That's what I remember feeling there.
Well,
was
that's
wonderful.
Luna was very scary.
That's everyday life though, so.
Kai takes one of the sticks and does a
Yeah.
throw.
Yep.
10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything here.
Yo, the DM's
That
being
puts it back
kind.
down.
That put me in a writing mood. So I'm gonna pull out my paper.
You had your own paper the whole time?
What paper?
The paper that's in my bag. My selling paper. My money paper.
The money paper. Which bag did you put it in?
My bag that didn't go with us to the Feywild.
Okay. Yes, Linda.
Go.
A bit wet.
Alright.
Soggy and tattered, but it probably doesn't matter to you.
I'll hand back Simon all the other paper, and then I'll keep looking through for like clean sheets that aren't as wet, like ones in the middle maybe.
Yeah, you find a few that are mostly dried now.
Oh, is the rest of the story that I wrote gone?
Roll a d20.
6. Yes.
The first couple of pages are gone, but a lot of it is still there.
Alright, well I'll start from the top again and get it all down.
I'm more annoyed than when you killed us.
What?
Memory loss and
I
story loss.
know, it's so sad. But we can watch it on stream on YouTube. To remember it. Anyway,
Memories.
yeah. So Simon, you wanted me to help you with a ritual?
Well, yeah, actually, I wanted to help you with it. If you have like about an hour or so.
I mean, nothing to do.
Cool. So come sit down over here. I'll sit down and I will conjure a brass bowl brazier type thing, put it down, and then pull out these 5 elastics of incense I have, and prestidigitate light them and just set them around the bowl. So, what is your favorite animal as I summon Elbaz and put him sort of sitting in the middle of the bowl?
Well, I like all animals.
Like a small one about Elbaz's size, but it's a different animal. What is your favorite one?
I like all animals.
What is a random animal you can think of that's about Elbaz's size?
I wouldn't say a bunny.
Okay.
Elbows.
I'll say Elbaz. Because I can't shave into Elbaz. But I'm going to say Elbaz. Oh, well, I like Elbaz. He's pretty cool.
He is very cool. Think of a different animal.
Elbaz's cousin.
Nice. Not a bird. Something else.
Nah. Fish. I can't do that either.
Okay, fish is good too, except he won't be able to breathe out of the water. So here, also put this on. I'll take the amulet off and put it on her neck.
Okay. It's heavy.
Yes, it's really cool. So now, think of another animal. On land,
Baby deer.
little bit smaller than that. Elbaz's size.
I'm struggling. The druid is struggling to come up with a small animal.
What's your nature score?
+5.
Do you like badges?
Luna, I just told you a story on rabbits.
No, you didn't remember the
That's
rabbits.
perfect. All right.
You didn't remember the rabbits.
Now I need
Squirrel.
you to hold my hands, and I need you to focus
Uh-huh.
on Elbaz turning into a squirrel, really hard. And what you need to say is Nota in Veniat, over and over. All right. And I'll guide you through this, and I will spend the next hour ritually casting Find Familiar with Luna while she's holding that, tempting to her to have some kind of connection to him as well as we spend the next hour doing ritual casting.
Yep.
Yeah, turning him into a squirrel.
Aww.
Yep, so after some time, Elbaz disappears.
Alright, who's coming back? It's alright, keep going, keep going. Nota in
And I keep
Venia.
thinking.
Nota in Venia.
Nota in Vende.
In Venia.
In Venia.
Perfect. Keep going.
Nota in Venia.
Good. And we keep going.
Nota in Venia.
Roll a d20.
17!
So yeah, you see a squirrel dash out of the forest after some time and jump into the bowl and look at you.
Is it Elbaz?
It's a squirrel that's jumped into a bowl randomly.
Alright, now, Elbaz, jump onto Luna's shoulder.
You see it climb up on her shoulder. Roll insight.
19 plus
Stuff.
2, 21.
He doesn't seem very happy.
It's alright, Elbaz.
Be a bird.
There's
You like
your
the
friend.
Now, focus on him
Mm-hmm.
and try and become him.
Okay.
During this hour, Kaya's gone up to Grunk. Hey Grunk, you're looking a little bit down. Would you like to help me with something?
Okay.
When Koppo was reading to me on the road like a couple of days ago, he brought up something that I thought is probably kind of useful, but not entirely sure how it works. Would you like to just grab your hammer and I just want to try something. And basically I just want to run through the motions of getting down the commanding strike.
Yep.
So sacrificing one of my attacks for an ally.
You want me to hit you again?
I want you not to hit me,
Not
hit
interested.
with me instead. Or you can hit me afterwards if you'd like, but try
Okay, I'm
try
just-
hitting with me. So I'll attack,
Okay.
and then you come up. I'll attack and duck, and then you swing the hammer, and like pretend we're going for like the same target.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. What am I hitting?
Oh, just swing. Okay. How's this? Go find a stick that's like 6 feet tall and just jam it into the.
Either way, your first attempt failed.
Yeah. Try to jam it into the ground. That. Okay. And. And yeah, just. I don't know.
Practice that way for a while.
Basically, yeah. Just trying to.
Another one.
Trying to get the whole, attacking and then getting out of the way to, distract the enemy for someone else to come in and hit that blind side.
Yep.
Nothing. D20.
No, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
something you learn with a natural 20.
Yeah, you're already on.
Nice.
So
that's
roll
six
a
there?
insight for me.
Yes, we destroy that stick.
14.
You can see there's something holding Luna back.
Shit.
She doesn't really seem to want to do this.
Oh, is it not something you want to do, Luna?
Oh, no, I'm trying.
Okay. It's probably not the same as what you're used to.
Hang on.
No,
I hear it.
Yeah.
You're probably too engrossed in your book.
Yeah.
It's probably not the
Luke
same
started
as.
lying, there's going to be problems.
It's probably not the same as in the forest where you are, because this is a magic thing. It's very different to the nature magic we have. But I thought maybe it would just be nice for you to have a similar kind of experience to what it's like,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might try another day. I think I'm just tired.
Oh, okay, cool.
You see the squirrel hop off and run and roll and stare at you quite intently.
Is there any insights left?
Yes.
Alright, sweet. I will spend another hour doing the same thing,
Sorry.
turning it back into a hawk.
Sorry.
So it disappears, and after an hour you see the hawk swoop down and lands on your shoulder.
So good to have you back. Oh, I should
So
get my
rub its head against the side of you.
I should get my amulet back off Luna.
And Luna's reaction just gave me flashbacks to being 11 and telling adults anything. No, yeah, that's great. Super into this.
Trying really hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, kids. Surely you like slot
What she
cars.
needed was a glass of wine. Yeah, no, Super Mario is great.
Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. Otherwise, I'm not a druid, No, I'm kidding.
All your orc stats will be
Sorry.
lost.
Sorry.
Alright.
This is just not ready.
Probably quite late, so I'm going to wait.
Yep. Especially after spending 2 hours casting rituals.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Yeah, after killing sticks, I'm just gonna
Yes, exactly.
for a bit try and read his story just to learn to read.
Yep.
That's not even a spell, it's just me learning to
Just
read.
casually learning to read.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to teach himself to read.
Well, while I'm writing, you can just sit next to me and I'll tell you what I'm writing as I'm writing it, so you can see the words for me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I'm writing what the witch has told me happened when I was born.
Sure.
Oh, that story's a bummer. We should write happy stories about animals.
Meanwhile, during the last hour, Kai goes out by himself and finds himself training with more vigor.
Take that, stupid tree.
Yeah, no, he's not hitting a tree this time. Just running through drills and he's doing better than he was a while ago, which surprises him.
Seeing that he made Grunk attack a stick as well, I'm going to pull my staff a little bit closer to me.
This time, Luna normally waits for everyone to go to sleep, and she kind of keeps an eye. This time, she's going to open up a tree and get in there before everyone and start meditating before
Yeah.
everyone goes to sleep.
Well then,
And
I'll
then-
stay up and watch. I have no issues with
Just
that.
lying his back on the ground and goes
Once I know he's asleep, then I'll stop writing and go through the process.
Yep.
And
The process.
okay. I'll take my coat and lay it on the ground, roll my dice into the coat until I get 2 hammers, and then realise I don't have the dagger. And just look at the jacket and think, oh well, I hope it'll be fine. And I'll grab it and rip part of it, and then mend that again, and lay down in the coat, snuggle into it, and go to sleep next to Grunk.
Yeah.
On the non-butt side of Grunk.
So you're meditating, everyone else is asleep, you're keeping watch.
Yeah, I'm keeping watch.
Roll a con check.
Sure. Con
That
check.
sounds good.
You put on the fall asleep.
22.
Does not fall asleep.
You do not fall asleep.
Ah.
Not waking her else up for a watch?
I'll be waking up in 4 hours anyways.
Yeah, I'll stay awake, and if someone wakes up, then I'll just go, oh, hi. You're awake?
I don't need much sleep. I don't need to rest as much. I just need to meditate a little. I was just very tired. If you want, I can watch out if you look tired.
That's
Actually,
probably
you're keeping really well.
a good idea. Ah, thank you.
Anything notable happen?
I mean, I assume not. No, relatively quiet. Just thought I'd stay awake while everyone was asleep, just in case.
What do you want to do about the fire? Do you want me to keep it up a little bit? It's getting a bit cold.
I mean,
Triad comes out.
up to you.
What did
I'm
you
not
do to
too. I'm not too worried. Probably keep a little fire though, just so we have some warmth.
Want to check everyone and see if they're warm.
Couple's
He's very warm.
warm.
He's very warm. And I just check if Simon's warm, like not too cold.
I mean, I'm not the temperature.
Well,
I like.
Everyone seems okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
well,
Yeah, Grunk just sleeps.
if you're going to be up, awesome. I'm gonna
No worries.
I have anxiety ridden in.
spend 10 minutes finally taking off my armor, and going to bed.
What armor?
So by morning, you
Did
can
you
No,
dump it in the ocean?
No, when we got on the shore and she was running off, I thought, okay, may as well put it back.
I thought you took it off in the ocean and just dropped it.
No, I stuffed it all into my pack. That way we'd all.
We can go back and find it. I said I'd hold it. Yep, and then for the rest of the morning, Luna's just going to sit there and
Reflect on the dream you had,
What?
I imagine. It's a very intense dream.
Yeah?
You dreamed that you were running through a forest, chasing these little white rabbits, and you could hear a voice calling out to you. And you turned around, there's a beautiful woman with long golden hair just smiling at you, and you just ran up and hugged her. And everything just felt warm and safe, and then you slowly came out of your trance.
Kind of like look into the forest and everyone asleep, and I'll touch the tree and I'll start talking to it. Be like, so I just had my first trip to the Feywild. I don't really remember anything, but a couple told me some stories of what we did, and one of our friends was really brave and he protected us, and made sure we went where we were going, so we didn't. And all I know is we have to go find the city, the big golden city. So I don't know if we do that before the negative plane or after the negative plane. But I had a really nice dream. I hope you're getting this. Take my hand away and just watch up at the moon. Just ponder.
At the lack of.
Yeah.
With the lack of, look up where the moon was.
At the moon area.
Just do that.
The moonless sky.
And
So slowly you see the sun starts rising. Everyone starts waking up.
And before they wake up, I want to make some food. They wake up to a nice, lovely new meal that I've learnt from my recipe book. That I don't know what it is because I'm not creative. Guys, what did I make?
Please be very exotic with this.
Yeah, what did Luna make for breakfast? I want to know.
Hashtag what does Luna make?
You wake up and you, in a bit of a sudden memory of a dream you had. Someone ran up to you, grabbed your shoulder and swung you around and said, "Lord Protector, we need you." You turned around and saw this man with long golden hair, skin seeming to glow, and surrounded by giant blue crystals. And your eyes are drawn to the crystals, and as you start scanning them, all you can see is your father's face looking back at you. And then you started awake,
In the crystals?
like a reflection.
Okay.
You see,
Oh yeah, I wake up before Koppo for once and go, and just grab my stuff and scurry around the other side of the campfire, get a fire as far away from Koppo as possible, and then start eating, just eat some fruit out of the pack, and then start playing my magic song. Nothing.
Sounds good.
Out of 4 times, it's been 3 months.
oh well. What's you up to, Simon?
I am upsettedly nursing my destroyed spellbook and trying to find using the random. I'm trying to decide which spell I want to rewrite out of the last tiny amount of ink I have left. Sadly, notes in my broken book. Oh, hi, Koppo. How are you doing this morning?
Honestly.
Okay.
He hasn't done his door.
Oh, yeah.
Don't wake him until you're ready for screaming, small boy.
Can you let me know when you start to wake up?
Oh, you know.
I guess I need to do that one. Alright, I'm going to start rescribing different languages into my spellbook then, using the last magic ink.
Oh, I can't do something. I went look.
Should only take about an hour in the morning, since it's already lunch up.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
Fantastic.
And you've got the reference where you can check it and confirm it for most of it.
Yeah.
Try wakes up, puts his arm back on, sort of rubbing his eyes, just looking around, kind of puzzled. Shakes it off, grabs some food, stokes the fire.
Stop looking at me like that. Alright, I wake up. What happens?
Your wrist is completely cold. It's surprisingly cold because you've never felt it cold before.
And like not even in Infernal, just in normal.
Well,
So called Kwam call Destiny. Kasun also Kwam Cosplot Kaun. Yeah.
You hear in your head, you sound ridiculous.
That's what you say every bloody morning, you asshole! Must be something good.
That's, Koppo, are you okay?
Well, I feel pretty damn good actually.
Oh, okay.
So you all wake up, you're all sitting around the campfire. Nothing but ocean in sight.
And
Okay.
trees.
Trees behind you.
Alright.
Super quick browse now that I'm not distracted by trying to write everything down. Just looking out on the water. Any sign of the ship, the knife, the witch, nothing good. Good news.
I'm gonna climb that tree again. I'm gonna climb the super tall tree, but before jumping out, I'm gonna look around.
Yeah. So as you get higher, you do see there's land masses around. It looks like to your right this landmass does end, but to your left it goes on a fair way.
It looks like this is a big island.
Well, that's...
Where are we going?
I'm gonna pull out the book. Is it where? The one that Sandal gave us? Without all the notes and the map
Yeah,
and stuff?
that's probably going to be right.
Yeah. We should probably do something about this. And by grab the book, I mean grab it from where it was on the ground next to the fire.
Yeah. So it's dried out a bit, but it's very
Yeah.
warped and...
Can someone potentially do something about this?
Yes, I will
Let's have the map.
fix it. Maybe I'll have better luck with this one. I will
Simon.
attempt to clean and mend it. Does it clean and mend at all?
Don't know, does it?
While I'm sitting in the tree, I'm gonna ritual cast snowman
Clean.
on the ground.
Here is it?
6.
because it can.
Mend. 11.
Yeah, so a lot of the little tears seem to be fixing themselves, but it's still fairly smudged. You can read most of it though.
Okay, I'm going to flip to where the map is and I'm just going to try to work out where we are.
Yeah, roll investigation.
18.
You figure you are probably on Omen's Isle.
Okay. Well, by the looks of it, we're probably on Omen's Isle, I reckon, if anywhere. It's probably the most likely place.
Oh, great! Where's that?
Which way are we gonna go? I can, while I'm up here, I'll have a look, see if clear path.
Yeah, do we know which direction to go?
Looking at your map, you'd know you would have to travel to the west.
Yep.
And probably cross over to Norland.
Alright, so we need to travel west, like across the sea still?
Or across the island.
Or across the island? Yeah, no worries.
There is a channel that runs between the two masses of land, but you're not sure. There might be a ferry you can get across or a boat. Or
By the looks of it, we should probably head west. That's probably our best bet.
That way.
There's another canal that I think we need to cross, but if we're lucky, we might be able to find a ferry or something.
Snowman, why?
Can I see anything to the west? Any danger?
No danger. Just an island.
So I'm gonna have a ritual cast snowman down on the ground.
Yep.
And then jump at it. Sorry, snowman, just in case. And then before I fall, try and get my last feather fall.
Yep.
Practicing. If not, snowman gone down.
So you see Grunk jump out this 20-foot tree and just basically butt stomp this snowman to the ground.
Can I?
Snow splatters everywhere.
While that's happening, can I try doing pass without a trace, see if that works, and then do something really cool?
Sure.
Alright, hang on. Oh, 11 pass without a trace, second level.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast pass without a trace as Grunk does this and sneak up behind the tree, and as he goes to cast it, and then I jump out and go, boom! Did you notice me? And then it breaks his concentration against flat. I'm like, oops.
And you just get a face full of snow.
Oh, sorry! I shouldn't have done that. I was trying to be sneaky.
Oh, wow, that's,
But
Guys just rolls his eyes, starts packing up his stuff.
Just to explain why I did
I look at
that.
I look at the notes that I took where it says Grunk saved everybody in the Feywild, and I look at what happened. And
Yeah.
right.
I'm practicing magic. Snowman, just in case. Look, I can fix him. No,
Yeah.
Does he have a smiley face now or a sad
I
face?
just throw it with you at that point.
He has whatever face I
So that's about half an hour down.
So we quickly connecting, I just realised that I actually had nothing to do all my spells because I only cost 10 gold worth of stuff to repair, so I got it's all back.
That was some quick writing. What did you write them on?
I mean, well, how many pages are left in my book?
In your book, which one?
The one that must
The one that's ruined from being wet?
Yeah.
Not many.
I have not rewritten them down. I just got them prepared.
Aw. So sad.
You could have probably transcribed them onto parchment for now, so you could keep them. It just wouldn't be
I
as
don't-
compact as a spell book.
Right. Cool. That's what I'll do. Awesome.
I give everyone the food. What did I make them? Did I make them out of food? Did I make them? Did no one post anything? Okay. It's fine. Alrighty. So
Banana bread. There you go.
Banana bread. I made banana bread.
Wow, really?
So I start packing up
Impressive.
what stuff I don't have. Look out to the ocean and go, oh, my arrow boom. Okay. And then I say, so guys, well, where are we heading? Let's go.
Right. West. And I'll start walking
I'll
east.
take off west.
Oh,
You
right.
walk straight to the water.
Yep. All right. Wrong way. Definitely wrong
This
way.
way.
Alright. And
Yeah.
we'll start trekking along.
Are you following the island around, or are you going straight through the dense forest?
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go around the island? We can either follow the island or we can try to go through the forest.
Which one's going to be the quickest?
Well, I mean, around the island is longer, but that forest looks quite thick. I don't know about you guys, but I will struggle moving through all that kind of stuff when I look down at my bulky friend. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably slow us down, but might be more direct. However, we may be more prone to being lost.
We'll look through the forest and just see if it stays thick or if there might be a way to navigate our way through that won't hinder us too much.
Definitely fairly thick here, but from what Grunk will tell you from being above the treetop, it goes a lot further in than that as well.
Alright. Yeah.
Whether it thins out, you're not sure.
We need to go to a canal anyway, so maybe the coastline's probably a good idea, because we'll always be near water.
What do you reckon, nature gang? You too?
Well, forest is direct, and sun will guide us. But coastline might be easier, just further, more walking.
I can do walking. That's fine.
Yeah, I have no issues with walking.
Probably stay close to the forest edge though, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alrighty, we'll continue around the outside.
Yeah, so you, what was grass gives way to sand as the beach goes on, and you continue walking along there, keeping the trees to your left.
Pick up some shells.
Yeah, yeah, you'd find plenty along here. It's looks fairly untouched. It looks like not many people come here very often. And you continue to head around.
Oh, by the way, I have this, and I pull out the improvised club I made in the Feywild. Does anyone want this? I probably won't have use for it anymore. Pat my sword.
Grunk already have old club. Club buddies!
Hey! Well, hold on to it. Put it back in the pack.
Grunk can show you how to use it.
Takes it out, swings it a couple times, spins it around.
Amazing.
I know a thing or two.
Pretty much. Do that, but at bad guy head.
Of course.
Not at sticks, and I'll pull my staff away from you too.
So, I needed something.
As we're doing this, Luna will duck in and out the trees and try pass without a trace again because I've only succeeded once.
Yeah, sure.
No! Damn it! It's all gone! That's a 3.
Roll an insight.
Me?
Yes.
I'm sulking. Why would I be insightful?
Right, roll disadvantage.
That's a natural one.
Doesn't matter then, does it?
Ah.
Perfect. Dive on live.
Luna, what are you
Failures do we
doing?
get on a spell?
Oh, it's
Sorry?
3
well-
successes or 3 failures? on the
Depends
spell?
on the spell level.
Back to 0. Well, before when Grunk was trying to do his really cool spell and I thought it'd be funny, I kind of, there's this thing that we used to do in the wild where we used to play hide and seek, but they used to be a lot better at it than me because they knew this spell that, helped them be stealthy, made them quieter.
Oh.
And, well, I did it before, but, am I doing it now?
I mean, I can see you if that's any guidance,
Okay, I'll
but
keep trying.
I'm not a magic user, I wouldn't know.
Your movement is so slow it's imperceptible.
The way of the sloth.
Okay.
Continue walking.
Alright, so you start heading around the forest on the beach
Yep.
line. Everyone roll a con save.
Natural 20!
8.
Yeah! I'm doing great!
15.
Feel on top of the world.
16.
17.
You start just feeling really sick in your stomach.
You okay, red boy?
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna walk over the ocean and just have a little kneel and see if I can throw up.
Yeah, you go to throw up and you throw up and you still feel very ill.
You okay?
Not great.
Oh.
You okay, red boy?
I throw up harder.
His spine breaks and he
Yeah.
You crush my bag, it explodes.
That is how we got our TPK.
I think I might know something that'll help.
I'm gonna stand up and lean on my staff and walk with it.
I will go up to Koppo and just go, hey, alright, and I'll just kind of like rub the shoulders and
No, don't put your hands near my bag.
it's okay, it's gonna feel really good in a second, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration, which is touch a creature and can end either one disease or condition affecting, can be like blinded and stuff. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh, you feeling better now?
Am I?
No.
DM? No.
Yeah, a bit better. Oh no, that normally works.
So that's what you call the demon.
I throw up again.
Do a medicine check.
I mean, yeah,
Or
sure.
like see if there's like some sort of poison
Yeah.
or like if it's.
Hey, Koppo, I have something that might help you.
I looked.
I've seen. I've seen.
Definitely looks like
I wrote it, never
Is it
mind.
a new stomach?
7.
Sort of. I'll conjure like a bucket. Here you go, just in case while we're walking.
I, being a soldier, would have seen a lot of men like just collapse and start throwing up from just sheer exhaustion. Is this similar, or this is something different? Yeah.
I've got an idea. Grunk, can you come help me in the forest?
Okay, stay with him, man, friends.
Sure.
I want to take Grunk to the forest and start trying to say, okay, like I want to build like a stretcher to carry Koppo in.
Oh, I can just carry Koppo.
Oh, okay, that's. And we'll start walking back.
You two roll a con save.
But I got a natural 20.
14.
Con.
13.
15.
You sort of, as you enter the forest, feel a little bit off, but you're fine.
Well, should we just get some
Little
legs?
upset tummies.
Because I'm just worried that if you carry him, he might throw up onto you.
Ah, facing the other way. You can throw it
I
behind.
actually have an idea that might be able to help here. I haven't tried it before, but there's this spell that I read about and I'm trying to figure out. I need that bucket back for a second, and it'll just disappear as I conjure. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm going to conjure a drop of mercury, because that's technically in the rules.
According to who?
Well, I'm technically in the rule books of the game, but it's obviously that's not how it works.
I believe you had some mercury already.
Couldn't find them, but realizing that I can just conjure objects, I could. It's not. It doesn't need to be a gold amount of mercury. It just needs to be a small amount.
Sure.
Oh, thank you very much. All right, cool. Now I'm going to use that and try and cast Tensor's Floating Disc,
Hey.
which I read about a bit. and it being conjuration, hopefully it won't be too difficult to just put a couple on.
I'm gonna throw up and it's gonna sizzle a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to start sort of tracing this big circle on the ground using this dropper maker I conjured and start. Bam! Roll for it. That's a 16. Do I plus Arcana?
How does that look?
It is effectively just sort of like a shimmering sort of plane of force that doesn't really have a kind of colour. It's definitely visible, but it's not really, just like sort of hung
Yeah,
a
just
bit.
shuddering
Yeah.
imagery as light hits it.
Yeah.
That looks great, Simon.
Don't worry, it's really stable when you're on it, and I will stand on it and just be a certain 3 feet above the ground.
Roll a d100 for me.
Move the dice.
77.
Cool.
See?
Wow,
Again, Simon, that's great.
that.
Can you? I don't want to get close to you, but here, come, just lay on this so that you don't have to walk.
Jeez, if only we could have those as battlefield stretches. That would have been great.
And then after Koppo's line on it, I will walk 20 feet away, and it will start following me.
Yep.
And then I'll continue to walk.
Oh, that's way
I'll
easier.
come back and see this.
Yeah.
Wish I had some ink to write this one down so I could remember. So fine, I'll get it later.
Noticing there's no change in Koppo, I'm going to cast Good Berries, because I prepared that one, and I'm going to give him one CC, see if this helps.
I'll grab one,
Yeah.
throw up again, bring my bag around and like make sure I tie everything all tight and put it back in my back so nothing falls out. So I'm also going to grab a narco berry on the way and just eat Luna's to feel any better.
No, you start vomiting straight away as soon as it touches your stomach.
Guys, I mean,
Okay.
sorry, but and then I eat a narco berry.
And you feel that you've stuck in adrenaline and you start throwing it up.
Damn it! Stupid
Yeah,
thing.
you can have this bucket back. No, can't bucket.
Don't want a bucket. We're on stand.
Can I look around?
Definitely
Is there maybe a potential source like spores or something?
Roll perception.
Ooh. Sorry.
17.
You don't see anything like that.
Okay.
Alright, maybe we should rest.
Grunk feel a bit as well.
Well, that's
Maybe
not
something in forest. Or maybe just looking at you vomit.
Sorry. And I spin the disc around facing away from everyone.
Leaving a trail behind you.
Yeah, that's the aim.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll be walking behind just to keep an eye on.
Oh, my stomach hurts so much.
I would
Just step
try and help
on
you,
barefoot.
but I have to be 20 feet in front of it for it to move.
So
Also, I don't want to get vomited on.
It's okay, we can watch him.
I'll be empty soon and then it will just be stomach pains. I've been like this before. At least this one won't kill me.
Cat was like this a week ago. It's not fun.
Maybe try and rest a little, maybe.
Did you have sneaky ales in the middle of the night? You
What?
look like you had too many ales.
What's ale?
Delicious.
He's not wrong.
Good whispers.
Yes.
Just leave me alone. Let me get this out myself and just
Alright.
keep going.
Alright, just take a rest.
Keep going, and I'll keep to the side of Koppo and just kind of keep an eye.
Go away, Luna.
Okay, I'll just stand 5 feet away, but keep away.
And you continue forward, and you do see that the forest spans out into what looks like something of a peninsula, and the sand disappears.
Does it look like there's still path?
Not unless you want to swim.
Alright.
Right, well, I guess the forest it is.
Into the forest.
Where did we leave those horses?
In
In Feywild, yep.
Well, we don't.
They're probably having the time of their lives. Or dead.
I'm gonna.
Oh, they're
Actually, that's a
eating
good
my
question.
plants.
I don't know where they are.
I'll conjure my.
Hopefully they went on the ship.
No, they came into the bay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Koppo
They're
let us know
probably standing
that
there
we left
well.
the horses there.
None of us remember that.
Yeah, but we don't remember.
I'm gonna
Koppo.
I wrote it.
Koppo.
I haven't read that.
He told us with his stories.
Yeah, I read the whole thing out loud to everyone.
I was busy.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna
The
conjure.
horses are fine.
I want to start leading the way through the forest now, knowing a bit better, like being forest, a little bit better at making and navigating my way through the forest and kind
I'm
of
gonna-
go.
Conjure my 3-foot quarterstaff because it's exactly the same dimension as the disc, and just use it to make sure that the disc will be able to get through wherever the werewolf. Otherwise, he just drops it.
Don't bump into things.
So you all step into the forest. I just feel this immediate sense of vertigo for a moment, and then it passes.
Oh, that,
Oh, that was interesting.
yeah.
I step back
Everywhere we go is weird.
and step forward. Okay, and I'll keep going through the forest.
Alright, I'll follow.
I'll navigate the way.
About an hour after I cast it, I will attempt to ritually cast this again so that he has another disc. Otherwise
Yep.
it's going to end.
Yeah.
Just when we get to that point.
So if you're leading the way, survival.
Now, because of forest area, do I get advantage on that through knowing stuff or no?
Sure.
It's up to
I was
you.
gonna say, could
Yes,
I
you
help?
Only forest though. 17 plus. I think it's only a 3. Sorry, I should remember these. No, it's fine, it's fine. So 22.
22. Cool. So you start making your way to the forest. Where are you headed?
Fuck, I didn't ask.
West.
Oh, no, you did say west,
Yeah, west.
towards the thing. Sorry, yeah, west towards.
Yep.
Yeah. Where he told me.
Mm.
Where Luna was listening, but Cassie was not.
Yeah, so you start heading forward, making your way through the trees.
And I keep my eye out for like anything
Yeah, I'll be
hostile
keep an eye out for ourselves.
or animals.
Yep. Roll insight.
17.
Yeah, there's no animals around here, it seems a bit strange.
It's strange, this forest doesn't have many animals around.
Grunk noticed too.
It doesn't have a lot of anything except trees. Lots of trees.
I imagine most of the food's up at this point. Is it just pain?
Yeah, it's just a sick feeling in your stomach, and you're feeling
Yeah.
that more and more aggressively.
They'll probably be crying, but it's like angry crying.
Is everything okay?
Shut up!
Okay.
You'll get there.
Do you have fever?
No! Shut up!
Snowman can put hand on head to cool down.
Oh, fuck off!
Papa, why are you so rude to your
Shut up!
Just leave him be.
I don't think that Koppo is himself right now.
I'm me! Shut up!
I think it's just his
I
time.
think he's just sick.
Is Bernie Pooh being mean to you?
I don't know. Shut up!
Aw.
Is he talking to you at all?
Shut up! I'm gonna like be spewing the fire as well.
Oh
Just
my
into the
god, it's getting
floor.
worse.
Perhaps if we put that out.
I don't think we should be in the forest while he's doing that.
Everyone that's not throwing up on the side of the disc, roll perception for me.
What do I perceive?
A full of vomit.
Oh, freaking.
17 plus
9.
19.
10.
You notice that the sound seems to be eaten up by the forest. Everyone else doesn't seem to notice anything.
I rolled a 19.
I got
I still didn't notice.
You didn't notice.
It's weird how all of the sound is just getting swallowed, you know? It's like
Is it?
super quiet here.
Really?
No, I don't get that
Am
at
I
all.
getting sick as well?
I can still hear everything.
This is so weird, guys.
You look okay.
Can you hear this? I just clap in front of his face.
Yes, I can hear.
Can you keep it down up there?
Okay.
Get us out of this forest!
No,
Can
that
you hear this?
noises.
And I'll just step a couple of times.
Yes, I can hear that. It's just sort of muffled, you know?
Okay, that's interesting. I don't keep walking.
Damn it. Stupid forest.
So the sun's starting to set now.
Okay. I'm going to try and now look for somewhere where we can get like a bit of space to try and at least find somewhere to rest as best
Yeah,
I can.
Everyone roll insight.
How many times would I back to recast the disc during that time?
You don't know.
That's about an hour, so it's still up, and even though it's after.
You don't know.
Did it drop? What the? I got a 19 on inside.
16.
Sorry,
18.
confused.
I'm a little bit busy. I got a 2.
Yeah, cool. So you'll notice the sun setting. You just woke up not long ago.
Alright, I think this would be a good place to camp down here.
Why do we need to camp already?
Well, we've been walking for quite a number of hours now. I think it's time to rest.
Really?
It can't have been an hour. My disc is still up. Don't last for an hour.
Yeah,
You
no,
see
I
the
only,
sun's setting.
I only woke up recently.
Well,
A
the
day's
sun's-
past, you've been walking all day through this forest.
Maybe I'm just better at spellcasting than I thought. I don't need the book. I don't know.
Actually, Cody, do I have a reference of time, or is it like have I just felt like I've just woken up and I still feel like
It
it's
just
stuck
it's
in?
wrong. The sun shouldn't be setting now.
Oh, okay.
It's, you've only been walking a couple of hours, if that.
No, we've only been walking a couple of hours.
Yeah, they,
Yeah, but the sun's setting. Oh,
they
okay.
go too short.
Alright, do you remember how we don't remember the Feywild?
Yes.
Okay, what I think has happened is you're starting to forget that we've been walking in the forest doing funny stuff. So we need to rest, trust me.
I mean, I'm happy to rest, but it just seems wrong.
Yeah, I get that, but let's just make camp and rest a little. If you don't
I
feel
mean-
like sleeping,
If you all insist,
Yeah.
sure.
As you discuss this, the hush is falling even more completely, and starlight's piercing the veil of the trees now.
God, it's going really quick.
all right, so we set up camp.
Like unnaturally so. Okay.
I mean, it's night time. You have to set up camp, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
I can keep going. I feel like I can keep going.
we used to march really long. Back when we had Candlekeep, we would march so well. I was really good at marching. I think we could probably try it.
I mean, I'm happy to keep going. Honestly, I feel great, but that's just me.
I mean,
If we want to rest, I have no issues with that.
Let's keep going until my disc
Koppo, do you
fails.
feel like traveling?
Well, is there a time limit on that disc?
It's supposed to be an hour, so
Maybe a
Go
little bit
take
longer
another
until
medicine
it.
check on Koppo.
Yep.
Get away. Go away.
Oh, just let me do the thing.
I'm gonna try and push her away.
And I'm gonna keep having a look. I was like, it's okay. I think. I can't do that.
What's the plus?
Plus 3.
Should ask me. I got a plus 1 and a half.
17. I'm sorry. 17. Medicine check.
Nothing seems to be wrong with it.
Oh, you seem fine.
I know, so go away.
What do you
Fine.
think is happening? You're not fine. Keep
Probably a
throwing
good
up and
idea if
announce
we
flame and type.
Rest. Let him get over his.
hey, couple, do you need to rest?
I don't know, do I? I don't know nothing. I'm a bloody idiot.
That's not true. You're already smart. You're good at magic and everything.
Koppo, would you like to rest or would you like to push on?
I don't know what I want.
I think we need to get out of weird forest.
Yeah, let's keep going until my disc fails.
Yeah, let's keep going for a little bit longer until his disc fails.
I'm gonna try and see if there's any way out of the forest.
Yep. Are you going to try and look, or are you going to try and work your way out?
What she's probably gonna do is she's gonna climb up to the top of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. I'll fly it. Wait, no, I shouldn't, because then the disc will try to follow me up and it'll break. Don't worry.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna climb up to the top of the trees and have a peering for anything clear. And also take a breath of clean air.
Roll a dex check as you try and climb.
Mm.
Silence falls.
8.
Yeah. So you start climbing up fairly deftly.
I get to the top.
And then Elbows goes.
Have a look. Oh, Jesus. Simon!
Does Bird Friend see how far out of forest?
And who's this Jesus person?
I'm also.
So 60 feet in every direction, you see treetops. Roll perception.
14.
14. You think you see a glow or something ahead. Not sure what, it just seems like the whole area is a little bit illuminated.
What is it you see up there?
Can I inside it for if it's like a good glow or a bad glow or just nah?
Yeah.
Looks like it's nah.
It's glowing.
I'm looking
that's
for Elbows
interesting.
as well.
What did you
Inside 9.
get? It looks like a bad glow.
Ooh, okay, we'll stay away from that one.
I'm looking for Elbows out at the top as well, isn't it? Same thing?
Oh, well, I see some sort of light that we should probably avoid, but don't really see a way out of the forest unless we go back the way we came. So
Light.
What kind of light?
Yeah, what
it's
kind
like
of
a
light?
glowing light, but I'm getting a bad vibe.
What colour?
White.
White.
Yep.
So not firelight.
No, like a white, pearly,
I'm going to send Elbows to
purpley,
What's wrong with firelight?
purpley color light.
No, I think she's saying it's not firelight.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna send
purple.
Elbows towards the light to have a peekapoo
Mhm.
and tell them if it's dangerous to come back and squawk.
So you send elbows off
Yeah.
after 120 feet.
Can't connect anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then wait for it to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be back soon.
Coming
Sure.
up here, does the air smell any different from back down the forest?
No.
Okay, just checking. And I'll climb back down.
How far away was it?
Hey, jump down. I can.
Oh, okay. I'm do a leap of faith and I'll be like, alright, you
Swing
ready?
down under the tree.
And I jump and I just.
No, metaphor.
I'm going to run and try and catch her because she's just jumped and thinking
Put
just in
Snowman
case.
underneath.
What
Still going to try it.
Roll a dex check.
was that?
8.
So you can't manage to get under you and cushion most of the blow, and you only take 4 damage as you sort of fall a bit.
Sorry, myself.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
still
okay.
learning. I'm still
This
learning.
is payback for earlier. We get it. I get it.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Practicing magics.
Try not,
Maybe smaller distance next time. Smaller distance.
That's
Thank
probably
you.
a good starting point.
You
Just
look,
roll you off of me and get
thank
up.
you for cushioning the blow, but
That's okay.
chainmail. Not so good to land on.
Yeah, I figured.
Where are we going?
Better than sticks and sharp ground. I'll pull a stick out of my bag.
You hear a hoot coming from a tree
Yeah.
above you.
That's
Thank
what that does.
Oh, ow.
A jet black owl.
I'm going to cast ritual.
That's a black cow.
Ooh, beast bond. Let's see if I can tell it.
Does it look natural?
As natural as a jet black owl can.
Does it feel like I was taking longer than I should from how far away the light was?
Not yet. No.
That
Where is
owl.
the owl?
Yeah, that owl is it. It's black. I don't think I've ever seen an owl that's pitch black before.
Oh yeah.
Blends into the darkness a little bit.
Also never been to the Fable.
You want to speak to Owl myself?
I am. I'm just seeing if beast bond helps me talk to it, because then it has to bend to my will. Okay, here we go. So let's just tell what I'm
Just
doing with one
straight
beast.
up
You
evil
touch.
act right there.
It's friendly and charmed to you. The spell fails. Beast is lower than 4. Active beasts are inside of each other through this link. Beast can understand my telepathic messages. Yeah, I'm gonna
On
cast
touch,
beast
you
bond.
say?
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try and touch the owl, but seem non-threatening. It's
What
like,
the
I
hell
just
are you
need to
doing?
touch you. I'll just kind of like, you know,
Just stand under the
climb
tree.
up, see its reaction, and just be like,
It sits there and waits for you.
okay, and I eventually come up and I just very slowly,
Fucking
non-aggressively until I touch it.
Yeah.
And then I cast Beast Bomb.
Roll a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's definitely Shah. It's freaking Shah. She's gonna kill you.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm going to do the appropriate number now. 14.
Use the math.
No, because before I was only doing my wisdom, not my wisdom save. But now it's 14.
Cool.
Okay. And
Nice bird.
can't feel the link?
No.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah, ritual kind of
That's
stupid.
well
animal.
We're just waiting for Elbaz to get back with some information.
It's a very good idea.
Because she taught me how
So
to
you see
ritual cast it.
Grunk hopping around.
What the hell is that?
You gotta try and move the head around too, like, because it's an owl.
Hello, Mr. Owl.
Roll insight.
It's not an owl.
13.
13. It stops and looks at you, but it doesn't respond.
Hello?
Stares at you for a moment, then it starts surveying you all.
I don't think that it's a regular owl.
Simon,
It's
Start
very
scratching
intelligent. Yes?
Sort of
you know
puffs up a
that
little bit,
light
looks down
thing
at
you can do?
Yes.
Not yet. I just pulled out a silver coin. Can you cast it on this?
No.
Off a
I
version.
can- I can
laying down,
create
facing the other way, spewing.
Oh,
so
balls and things.
perceive all you want, but you
With
get
my
butt.
cloak, I like hold it in front of me. Can you cast it like in here so it
Hops over
doesn't
you and
just like
swoops and lands on the other side of the clearing and turns and looks at you.
I follow it.
that way we can see the
I'll
stuff.
pull out my stick of which I will chorus looming and cast the little glob of the light behind it.
Basically, I pulled my cloak around so it doesn't just blind us.
Roll a d20.
Me?
Yes.
Oh dear. It's an 8.
So light appears.
Dimly.
Right. And I'll just like a little bit so we have like a little torch basically.
Put a lantern.
Yeah, little lanterns. Right. Now we can see a bit better. Well, I can.
We don't need to
Although
see, we need to get out of here.
Grant, can you talk to it? I don't think it likes me.
No talking back. I'm gonna try and message on it, just in common or owl, just to say hello. You like mine talk better?
It flies and stops and snaps its head around and stares at you for a minute and then swoops to another branch.
I want to just kind of now, like, because Beast Bond didn't work, he can't talk to it. I want to get another, like, better look and just look at it.
Yeah, insight.
I'm shining a light on it too.
Let's just follow.
Is that a good
17.
idea?
Seems like an owl.
Alrighty.
Which direction is it heading? Towards the light?
Well, we're in the middle of dark forest. Sun no gonna guard us anymore.
Question. Does it seem as intelligent as Elbaz?
It's hard to say.
Is Elbaz still Just regular time. It hasn't taken too long yet.
He's not back yet, but you think he maybe should have been about now?
I'm gonna wait another sort of 10 seconds and then like snap him into the demiplane and then bring him back to me after that, so he doesn't have to fly back all the way.
So it swoops through, and you continue to follow it.
Which way is it heading? Does it look like it's heading towards that light?
Roll insight.
Natural 2.
Natural 2. Yeah, it does.
Okay, we're not following that out because it's leading towards the bad light. So I'm a.
Elbow should have been there. Elbow, hoot if you got there. Squirt if you got to the light.
You look down, he's just not sitting on your arm.
Alright, bounce him out of the demiplane. Is he not?
He's just not returning.
I'm gonna try and. Do I get a sense of if he's in the demiplane?
You can't feel a connection at all.
What's going
I think
on?
something
That's not good.
hurt Elbaz. He's not. He's not around anymore.
Oh, I think we need to get out of here now. Come on, guys. Let's try and move away from that owl.
Because nobody's answering me and nobody's telling me what's going on. I'm going to try and get off the disc and look around myself.
Yep.
With a fucking 4.
So you sort of throw up a little bit, climb to the side and stand up and sort of shake it off. Look
What's going
around.
on?
We're not sure.
I'm lost.
There's a
Weird
spooky
owl.
There's a spooky owl that we
Trying to
can't
fly
talk
away.
to. There's a weird globule light that gives me a bad vibe. And it's heading towards there, so I think we should probably go away from it because it, seems bad.
I'm gonna
Is the light in the direction we need to go?
It's the only thing.
God damn it! We're gonna go around direction, but around that light, because that light doesn't give me a good feeling.
How about we just head straight towards it, and when we start seeing it from the ground level, we go around it.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Alright. But I'm gonna keep my eye on that owl.
I'm gonna throw my daughters a light at the
Yeah, release them.
At the owl?
Yeah, just like send them towards it.
Is Albaz okay?
I don't think so.
Oh, see, that he went towards the light. I don't think it's a good thing.
We won't go near it then.
No.
Maybe he's trapped here though.
That's
Okay,
not a good
well,
thing.
if we get closer, maybe you'll be able to sense it.
Does the owl react at all when I'm sending my lights at it?
That seems to be ignoring it completely.
So we'll keep continuing, and I'll lead the way, trying to kind of follow towards the light. But as soon as I get any glimpse of it, I want to start veering around to keep going in the same direction, but try and get around it.
Yep. Roll survival.
Oh, with advantage because of
Yes.
the foresty stuff. It's an 8 and a 2, so it's 12, 13.
So you see these glimmers of light, thick purple light, and you start veering around it.
Look, either something in there has made me sick and we need to go and stop it because it sucks, or something in there can make me feel better and we need to stop it because it sucks.
Okay, well,
or
do
neither of
you,
those things, but
do you remember the time we went to go to the vampire and we kind of all, didn't survive that initially?
Well, either I'm gonna die and then that's that, or I don't, and
Alright.
that's that. Look, I'm sick,
Give
I'm
me a
tired,
second.
let's go.
I'm gonna try and pass without a trace on everyone, but then I want to use Mask of Wild to sneak up and see what I can see
Yeah.
close. That's a 6, so pass without a trace doesn't work. But I
What
want
are
to
you
use.
doing? Taking too long, let's go.
No, I'm trying to be
So
extra
you
sneaky.
try and cast Pass Without a Trace, and you just don't feel like you got it. You look around, everyone's sinking into the shadows.
What? Guys,
What?
Can we keep going, please?
can I see them anymore?
You can, but they're very well hidden.
Hey, what you guys are hiding? You stay there and hide, and I'm gonna go sneak up on this thing and see what it
We
is. So,
close the
Mask of the
light?
Wild,
Yep, so stealth.
We should probably stay as a group.
natural one. They go above that, but that's because Mask of the Wild. Advantage. So, plus 1 is 18.
18.
And I want to kind of peek and see what's in there because Koppo wants to see if it can help.
So you start weaving your way through these trees. What you start seeing through them is a large, it almost looks crystal shaped, very large, but made of solid stone, glowing a thick purpley light.
Mm-hmm.
And as you enter, there are people kneeling around it, staring at it.
Mm-hmm. What kind of people, like humans, elves?
They look human.
Interesting. What's interesting?
And you're sort of sticking to the shadows, peeking around, and they all just turn at the same time and look at you. And that's where we're going to leave it for this one.
Go!
Beautiful.
God damn it! I thought I was being sneaky.
Thanks for sticking around, guys. And if you want to stick around for a few more minutes, we will be back shortly for player chat. And we'll see you there.
And a surprise.
Oh god. Cassie, that was my shirt, not yours.
Oh, no, I get confused.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for sticking around.
Hello.
Now, I hope you like our very cool after-hours chat room.
Yeah.
Our stunning timber walls.
It's beautiful.
So good!
Our lavish chambers.
We are about to jump back to our general screen for a reveal.
What?
Hey!
Oh, you're doing it again. Alright, come on,
I
guys. Let's get back to the forest.
Yeah. Hi guys. Already back to the
Oh, yeah,
forest.
that's yours. And
Back to the forest.
Yes. Stream chat can see it, and now
So it can.
He's dead now! Thanks, that is so exciting. Well,
That is true. I was
Do you know when you change it into a squirrel and he handed the note? He's like, get it back into our lock.
No, but that note just said, we literally just got Elpaz art.
oh,
We literally just got Elvaz on.
That's so exciting.
Thank you, Jackie.
Galactica again. Thank you so much. That's very exciting.
And
It was
Your artwork brings us, like, all of us just great entertainment watching the reactions of the receiver.
I finally got Grunk that's not half tanned. Woo! He didn't get a spray tan. I printed him.
I don't know
printed
I showed
him.
last week.
All right, we're going to quickly jump back to the
Alright,
players
fine.
chat
Yes,
room
of
because
course.
it looks way cooler. Let's face it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
spent many hours building it by hand.
More Jackie's on.
Yeah, can we get out of that forest for a bit, please?
Enough is enough.
terrible forest.
Plus, now I'm over with the players.
And so you can do characters
Okay.
and your familiars or your pets for D&D
Oh, that's so exciting.
or anything else, even your real pets.
Just general petting.
Just general petting.
You can pet them.
Petting.
You can pet them. And pet the actual pets while petting them, so you're petting the portrait and petting the pet.
And I
Yes.
did one other thing.
Who's on
Don't
first?
do that. It's my pet hate.
That's a bit petty.
What? What?
Did the
Oh, yeah, that.
That's beautiful.
Oh, no one told me this was make Simon
Hashtag make Pat try.
So, context for the viewers who've got no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they do.
Some of them do.
Last week, Simon told
Week before-
Luna
week before.
was it
3 weeks ago now.
3 weeks.
Yeah, actually, yeah, great, yeah.
Time flies when you're nearly dead.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're not in the same plane of existence.
Thank you so much for bringing me back. I was so sick the last 2 weeks. It was horrible. I was sick with 2 different things. This is an awesome reintroduction.
Had to wait for 2
Thank you
weeks.
so much.
So good.
For context, like 3 weeks ago, Luna was sad about the moon and Simon
I
kind of
was
reminded her
reminded
about
of
that. But then he made a really, really nice poem, which I'll put up on thing, and it was really nice. So I put it on a scroll to remember it. Anyways, play chat. Wait, question time.
And that scroll got wet, and now.
And now you can't read it.
Well, now you can.
Yeah.
Just in real life.
Yes.
All of my papers are ruined.
Now Patch can know, but Simon.
Alrighty. We
That's
got
right. I got plenty of paper. It's money paper. It's great.
Yeah.
Alright, so apparently we have a couple of questions to answer for you all visiting from home.
Hit me with your rhythm question.
Ba-boom.
I'm pretty sure it's a question for you.
Please,
It's a question from Brett asking, what is the slot cars story? It sounds like there's a story behind it.
The what?
The slot car story.
Slot cars?
Yeah,
Tell us about slot cars.
What's what?
Yes, and
Am I forgetting something?
Yeah.
When
You were talking about 60-year-olds and adults and slot cars.
When?
Just now.
back when
Did this happen in the Feywild? No one.
back when Patch was trying to get Luna to turn into the squirrel.
Well,
She
yeah.
was acting
She was like,
disinterested.
no.
Someone mentioned slot cars.
You said
Freaking ranger.
I didn't say that.
Druid.
Jackie! I missed
What?
the opportunity.
I actually don't remember saying the word slot car.
I have to add this in.
weird.
It's okay.
Hang on, let me roll wisdom check. But seriously, I don't remember saying it. I don't. Is that? I don't have a.
Yeah, so I'm just riding this train. I was actually the one that says slot cars.
Oh, you jerk! Don't mess with the guy that's just spent 4 hours in another person's head with someone else in there as well. Like I don't.
In another kind of business that you kind of don't remember and kind of do. So the answer to that question is there was no context. I just thought kids, slot cars, why not? What kid doesn't love slot cars?
And
What was the second question?
the second was from Cervante, who was asking, does anybody else do DMing for their own home games, or do they have their own streams?
Not stream, but home game.
Yeah, I don't have a stream. I was actually thinking, like, me and my group were actually thinking of maybe starting up a stream, but we're all uni students and broke as shit, and none of us have the experience or equipment to do so. Well, like, I would do it here, but, like, you know...
Someone else's home.
Yeah. But no, I've been DMing a home campaign for nearly a year now. Actually, yeah, it's been a year and a bit. A year and 3 weeks, I think. We've done, fuck tons of sessions now. It's kind of... I was realising that last night. But that's been going a long time.
Oh, here you go.
Sorry. I just started a home game a couple of months ago, but with like 7 people roughly. And so trying to get them all together for a stream, I don't know how Crit Roll does it.
By paying them and letting that be their full-time job.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, basically.
But also we're all very different play styles. Some people slip into role play, some just like mechanics in the combat, so it wouldn't really gel well for a stream, unfortunately. And also the logistics of setting up this thing. I don't know how Cody does it, but this is incredible.
I just love it.
Virtual applause for being Cody.
Waiting for it.
I also DM my own campaign as well. I've done a few over the 2-3 years that I've been doing it. 2 years? 2-3 years?
Yeah. It's like 4 campaigns in total, I think.
Yeah, I got quite a few. I never seen any of them, but we do have one at the moment, and they've been called the Scooby Gang because of things. And it's actually our technician Blake is one of the players. Who's probably made the best villain that my campaign will ever see. But Cody has actually said that when the artist that made my art that's here, Karina gets down here, F gets down here, Karina is a credit, that we might actually stream a session at the studio here. So you might want to look out for
Keeps
that.
behaving themselves.
If everyone keeps behaving themselves and if I'm permitted to still come back.
How's
Yeah,
We can find out.
Brett
And about 3 weeks old.
asks if the party name is a Buffy reference.
No, it's not. It is literally. I think she.
It
it's
may
a
have started
complicated.
out that way, I don't know. Well, because it
Maybe.
wasn't you or I who made it.
No, we
like-
didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
if Nicola's in the chat, she can clarify how she got the name. But I think
Speak
it was
up.
something to do with the Nicola.
It was like a year ago
It was
now.
a year ago. I can't remember. We'll find out.
Fact of the matter is, you were all deep sea divers, and that's how you became the scuba gang.
Absolutely.
Wait,
The Scuba Crew.
But not Buffy reference, I don't think. Nicola can tell us. She'll be in the Discord.
Yeah.
Join our
Better
Discord.
be.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, we're going to make me just do an exclamation point Discord.
Way ahead of you.
Oh, I didn't.
Actually, just
If
in
you
time,
don't,
mate.
if we're going to make him do
It looks
more
like
and
this
more
is
work,
strange.
do you want that on your conscience?
Alright.
Because I do.
I think they do. But yeah, remember when I said it was a couple of questions? Those were them.
Oh,
Hey.
nice. Thank you guys.
Well, thanks for sticking around, guys, and thanks for sticking around for the chat afterwards. And we hope to see you back on Thursday for After the Ashes, which is set in Adelaide post-apocalypse. Something very different to our Monday-Tuesday games. I'm a player. We've got storyteller Brett running that.
he's a player.
I mean, look, what happens between Sam and Daryl?
Thank you.
But
That's all I ever wanted.
the real question,
And Brett, the DM, is currently making the map.
Yes.
The map.
Better be good.
Colonel William Light already
It'll be
made that
squares.
map, so...
Lots of squares.
Alright, guys, so don't forget to tune in Thursday and back here next Monday and Tuesday for the next episodes.
Woo!
Thanks, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie. We'll see you next time. Oh, actually,
Oh.
don't forget to tune in Sunday as well for our first episode.
that's exciting.
I am so much excited.
I almost forgot because my brain's pushing it out because I've got so much prep to do still.
I feel that.
I like when the stream got talks chat after game, we learn things about people. Oh, it's good to see you again tonight.
Yeah.
I
Thank
may
you
be in that
for
game.
stopping in again.
You will.
Maybe.
We'll
I
find
did not
out.
know that.
You'll find out Sunday.
That is a surprise.
That is a surprise. I have no idea what's going on
I might also be there.
as a player. No.
Maybe.
We're all players.
Alright.
I was going to hand the book to someone else like,
I
still
have a
running.
question for Cassie though.
Oh god.
Is Lona actually a ranger with somehow having access to cantrips? Because that is crazy and sneaky. Yeah, that's definitely it.
There's a lot of
You found
stuff
Larry?
happening in this group, so I would not put it past
And
anyone.
a lot of it they don't even know.
Yeah.
So now the real question is she Ranger Redux or Ranger OG? And is she Beastmaster? Because
Beastmaster 2 Groot.
Look, we'll find out.
100%.
I know nothing.
Who knows if I'm Groot?
Alright, well, we'll see you all soon.
gotcha.
Alright, thanks guys.
Ooh.